This is Reggie Miller, and you're listening to the Best of Stern.
All right, there's Bill Walton. Whoa. Bill, I love standing next to Bill because...
You can... Wow, that's amazing to me. Nobody's ever come in here that much taller than you.
Hey,
Will Chamberlain.
Don't bust Bill's balls. Probably gets that reaction wherever he goes. Hey, Bill, nice to see you.
Great to see you guys.
Hey, thank you.
But remember, it's not about size. It's about quality.
Exactly.
It's all about how big you play, not how big you are.
So what you're saying is that I thought you were making a reference to penis size. Are you?
No, I don't. This is a sports show. I thought we were talking about.
No, this is not a sports show. Although we're interested in you, my giant-sized friend.
I'm interested in you.
Really?
I just wanted to know if this is like in the NBA when the big stars like yourself or the big stars in the NBA.
Yeah.
If when they get fined, if the team steps in, does Infinity Broadcasting step in and pay all your fines?
Well, first of all, I was never fined personally.
You were never fined.
No, it's the company that is fined. It's the radio station that is fined.
In basketball, when you get in a fight or you beat up the referee or say bad things to the referee,
you get fined.
The players get fined, but the really good ones. And the top teams, come in and they take care of that.
I see what you're saying. Oh, so the player never personally pays the fine.
That's the way it was with me. I don't know about the rest of it.
All right, let's get right to it. Bill Walton has written a book, and let's say it right now. Ewing sucks. Patrick Ewing sucks. Is that what you were here to say?
No, I'm not here to say that.
Oh, I thought you were here to say that.
Although I am not Patrick Ewing's biggest fan.
Why not?
Really?
Tell me about him. I think I agree with you.
Because I see what is possible with Patrick Ewing.
He doesn't play to his potential, is what you're saying.
Agreed, Robin. Yes, Patrick Ewing is a warrior, and you can never fault him for his effort.
Right. Oh, so you're saying he is putting effort in?
He puts everything he's got in, but what he's got is just not enough as far as I'm concerned.
Really?
He's not a tremendous big game player. He's not an accomplished passer. He's not the type of guy who you can just give the ball to and say, okay, Patrick, figure out how to win this game.
Now, do you know Patrick at all?
Very well.
You know him?
He's a very nice guy.
And you're going to be
And he's
able
a tough player that everybody in the league respects.
Right.
But to try to put him at the same level as Bird and Magic and Isaiah Thomas and Jordan.
He's not there.
And Barkley.
He doesn't have the natural talent to...
He has the natural talent.
But he doesn't have the what?
He doesn't have the ability to control the big games. He doesn't have the
what
sense
does that take?
What does it take to control the big game? In other words, Bill, what you're saying is someone like a Howard Stern...
Because it's either brain or heart, Bill. What are you saying?
You're saying...
It's everything.
Saying, I control the big game. I'm number one at my craft. Is that because I control the big game?
You know how to be on top at the big moment.
See how everything comes back to me, Robin? Now, I got a surprise for you. Patrick is in the next room, and he wants to kick your ass. No, I'm just kidding.
That's fine. I don't have any problem.
Could you beat his ass in a fight?
I'm not in boxing. I used to be in basketball. I can't play anymore.
Right. Because of injuries. Injuries plagued you your whole life. Is it true? Don't you think that white guys are more fragile in a sense? Because the big, like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar...
Never had a problem.
Never had a problem.
I don't think that the racial stuff that you get into about basketball players
We're just asking a question.
Or really any sport has any validity.
Right.
I think that the guys who grow up and live the game as I have done,
right.
You don't really see the colors.
Right.
Because you're in the gym, you're sweating, you're fighting, you're punching.
Right.
All you see is movement out there and people, and you see the souls of people when you look into their eyes.
As a little boy, you sat and dreamt about being a basketball player.
I dreamt about just wiping people out on the basketball court.
You did. That was your decision. I always thought with you, it was not a big deal in your life, that you didn't even care about basketball that much, that you had other interests.
I have lots of other interests.
And that you were the type of guy that, hey, I'm tall, I'll play some basketball, I'm good at it, why not? But
why did you think that?
That was the vibe. I mean, I am not a basketball aficionado. You understand that, Robin? As a tall man myself.
I think that is a racial statement you're making.
With the long hair, Howard, you look
No, I didn't mean it racially. I always thought the rap on Bill Walton.
white guys playing basketball. Oh, he doesn't have to do that.
No, it was not a racial thing. I don't see colors. I see souls. Bill, I don't know about you, but I see souls. And I just thought that Bill was more or less the kind of guy that didn't grow up desiring the big game.
You can't get to his heights without desiring it.
What do you know?
I've watched him. I've watched a lot of these.
So in other words, as a young man growing up, you dreamt and thought about basketball.
Basketball has always been my passion.
That was your passion in life.
And still is. And I talk about this incessantly in my book.
Right.
That,
by the way, what is the name of the new book?
Nothing But Net. Just give me the ball and get out of the way.
That's the whole... Now, you fit that on the front cover? Because
That's
I was
a long title.
I wanted to name my book, Mein Kampf, My Struggle. And they told me that was too long. Now, of course, I had a feeling they just
from
didn't...
the very first syllable, that was too long.
I'm following in your footsteps, Howard. We got a book signing party at Barnes & Noble on 5th and 48th today. So
well, that'll be a valuable item to have a book signed by Bill Walton.
12:30 today. It'll be a lot of fun.
And will you keep the amount limited? You only do a certain amount of book signings because you want to keep the
value on the memorabilia market.
Very good. So Bill Walton today from 12:30 to 1:30 at Barnes & Noble on 48th and 5th. So as a young man,
right?
You including a poster with the book?
Whatever.
Okay.
Your home phone number, everything.
All right. Anyway, Bill, you're saying that as a young man growing up, and were you tall? Did people see right away you were tall?
I was tall. I didn't really get...
Were you from a tall family?
Yeah, my parents were tall, but they're not athletic. My
How
parents,
tall were they?
My father is 6'4", my mother 5'11", 6 foot.
Really? But my mother is 9 feet tall. That's the amazing thing. So I am actually short for the family. So you say that your parents were tall.
But unathletic.
Unathletic.
I saw my father run one time in my life, and I fell over laughing. It was
funny.
It was
not
embarrassing.
Coordinated.
It was embarrassing. His interests were music and literature. And my mother was a librarian.
And it's odd.
They're both retired, and they still live in the same house we all grew up in.
But isn't it odd that you somehow got this drive to be an athlete? You know, in my own pathetic life, I was 6 foot. Now, you know, I'm 6'5".
Yes.
What am I, 6'4"?
5'5", I thought.
Who knows? I'm like Frankenstein. All I know is I'm very tall. And my father...
How tall, 6'5"?
I don't know.
You're just hanging in the wrong circles there.
My father was 6'2", my mother 5'8", a tall family, and they too were unathletic. And every attempt I made to go into athletics, I once took my father into the backyard for a game of catch. I figured with my phenomenal height, perhaps I would be a great athlete as well.
Size has nothing to do with it, remember that.
Evidently. I took a hard ball, and I tossed it to my father. I hit him in the nuts with the ball, and he doubled over. And it was a good throw. It wasn't that it was a bad throw, and that was the end of it. He yelled at me for an hour, and that was the end of my athletic days. But yet you somehow took it upon yourself to learn the game of basketball.
You talked about the racial makeup of basketball and sports. I think it's much more based on the socioeconomic backgrounds that the players come from.
Right. If you're poor, it might be your way out of the ghetto.
Not so much a way out of the ghetto. There's nothing else to do. You don't have the opportunities. That's one of the reasons why you don't see the offspring of top athletes. I have 4 children myself.
When did you get married? Young?
I'm a single father of 4 boys.
You are? You got a divorce?
Yes, divorce, yes.
Oh.
As most players do right when their career is over, because your life changes so drastically.
And you got to change wives, too?
Yeah, in other words, you go home and you say, oh, my God, I got to now live with this person. Well, you know what it is. When you're married and you're a basketball player.
You're on the road all the time.
On the road all the time. And,
you don't even know that person.
You don't even know she's a pain in the ass. So what happened is you got married at a young age, I assume.
Very young age.
Were you in college when you got married?
Just out of college.
So you were a big star in college, obviously. You must have had lots of women coming on to you because they smelled money, didn't they?
I was never into that. I was always into the basketball games but
you
life
must have gotten some phenomenal women.
Around.
I mean, come on. Is it in the book how many women you scored with? Don't mind your basketball score.
That's Wilt's book.
Oh, I know. But you were not one of those guys who had thousands of women.
No.
But you had cheerleaders and things like that, and models. True? True or false?
That's false.
That is false.
I was in the library all the time when I wasn't working on my reverse pivot.
Oh, come on. I don't buy that for a minute.
When I wasn't on tour with the Dead.
I see.
I've had a great time in my life as a basketball
Let me say something, though, for your ex-wife, though. She could never marry another man because imagine the poor guy trying to follow your act. I mean, you are a big man. You are 7-something feet tall.
6'11".
And I am sure that you are big all over. You are a giant-sized man. And any guy who tries to follow you.
John Wooden would tell us so many things. John Wooden, our legendary college coach at UCLA.
Right.
And he would tell us everything all the time. He was constantly pacing the sideline.
Right.
Just barking out instructions.
Yes.
And he would always say, it's not how big you are, it's how big you play.
Well, come on. Hey, never mind that. You probably carved out a canyon in that poor woman. I mean, let's be honest. This is a very big man, Robin. Robin wants you, I can tell.
Against his.
Let me see something. Let me see your hand. Let me see that.
I better put my left hand up here. Your hand is bigger than mine.
I thought so.
Yeah, I could palm the ball.
Is that right?
No, I
know
can't.
You could.
I have to practice my game.
That?
I've played against midgets and they beat me in basketball. You know that. I played against the great Nils Lofgren.
That's right.
Nils Lofgren is 5 feet tall and he beat me.
I've played against Nils myself. He's a great guy.
Have you played against him?
Yes, I have. He's a big basketball fan. In fact, so many of the rock musicians.
Does he beat you in one-on-one?
No.
No, he does not.
Nils' game, it needs a lot of work. His guitar playing is outstanding.
Excellent. But let's put it this way.
How much did you score against Nils?
I scored 4 points. That would be 2 baskets.
What'd you beat him?
A game of 2-1? No, it's 21-4. And he beat me.
You lost to Nils Lofgren?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I put it on TV. I'll send you a tape of it.
You admit to that?
Yes. What am I going to do? It was on television. I said, I'm going to kick your ass, you little squirt. And you know what? He came out there and he won.
Yeah.
To show you how bad I am.
That was the best part.
I did. I said, Robin, bet the farm. All I'm going to do is dribble under the basket, and that little midget will stand there, and I'll put the ball in.
You probably played like Jabbar when he played against Dr. J in that one-on-one paper.
Yeah, exactly.
It was disgusting. Yes. Backing in. You had that big butt.
But I couldn't even do that. He'd steal the ball from me every time.
That's the beauty of basketball, is that it's all about quickness and timing and slashing by guys. Something you obviously didn't learn.
But it is hard for a big man to have such grace, which you did, and you're like an antelope, are you not?
Let's go back to Ewing. What's hurt Ewing so much is that he never played as a small man. So many of the big guys in basketball today are drawn into the game because they're big.
Size?
Right.
The coach, seeing all his money, said, hey, come on, let's go.
Let's get this guy.
Myself, I was 8 years old when I started playing. I loved it. The very first time I got in the game, and you
didn't know you'd be so tall.
And I tell this story in the book.
Right.
But I get the ball. I'm in 4th grade. I'm 8 years old. The ball is bigger than my head.
Right.
And I'm a guy that they used to call big head because my head is so large.
Yes. But it's attractive. I love that look in a man. Robin used to date a pumpkin, so don't even get started. Yes, go ahead.
So I get the ball in half court, and I look down to the far end of the court where my teammate is.
Yes.
And it's the first game I ever played, and I get the ball, and I throw it the length of the court to my teammate who's wide open, and the ball swishes through the basket.
Wow.
My very first game.
Really?
My very first basket.
This was a sign almost from
half
God.
court. And the coach, my great coach, Rocky Graciano, I went to a Catholic elementary school.
Yes.
Comes up to me after the game. He goes, Bill, I always thought you had talent, but I never thought the game would come quite that easy to you.
Wow. So you were a natural. You were a natural.
It did come easy to me.
I thought you were one of those guys who realized he was tall at a later age and said, I better start learning the stupid game because what the hell else was there to do?
I played basketball because I loved it, and then I grew to be very tall. After I started having injuries, I grew to be very tall and lost really all my mobility. I was a basic gunner, little punk, skinny, scrawny kid.
Really?
Just shot it all the time.
Boy, and you were lucky that you shot up in terms of height, or else you never would have been a professional basketball player.
I don't believe that at all.
Really? You think you would have no matter what?
I modeled my game as a young kid after Pete Maravich.
Pete Maravich.
Just gunned it all the time.
Yes.
And then I grew to be very tall after my first knee injury.
Right.
I grew 6.5 inches in 3 months.
Wow, Robin.
And the coach went.
6.5 inches.
The coach went
He's
absolutely.
talking about his leg bone.
Oh, I thought you were talking about something else. If I could grow 6.5 inches, I'd be so happy.
The coach was salivating. My parents were concerned because I only gained 5 pounds. They thought I was sick as a dog.
Right.
But then I had to move up to the front court.
Right.
And the coaches never let me dribble after that, and that was so very sad.
So get back to your personal life. I'm curious about that. I want to know about the total Bill Walton. Hold it a second. You married as a young man. She must have been very beautiful because you were already a very wealthy man. And it must have been, there were a lot of women.
What does money have to do with
No, but I'm
love?
curious. You got married, right? You got married, and she must have been a model or close to a model. True?
She was a UCLA co-ed.
All right, but
I really don't.
Right?
I really
a knockout.
You've seen the UCLA co-ed.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, my God.
Howard, I really do not like talking about my ex-wife.
Really?
Most people
is it painful? Because you gave up 50% of your income. True or false?
I'm from California.
Oh,
yeah. Boy. So that hurt. I mean, that's got to hurt. I'd stay with her no matter what.
You move on.
You do? I mean, did you sit there and go, wait a second, maybe I can make this work because I don't want to give up 50% of my empire?
I've been incredibly lucky in my life that I've had to make very few decisions based on money.
Really? But this is a decision based on money.
She divorced me.
Oh, she did?
I came home from work.
Oh, my God. Oh.
But let's not talk about that. Let's talk about
You know, before Bill was divorced, he was 7 feet 7 inches tall. She divorced you because she hadn't really known you. You were on the road. You were devoted to your career.
And I'm still on the road. As a broadcaster, I'm out there all the time, going to all the games. And
you're good because you speak well, you're articulate, and you have opinions on the game, and you're not afraid to articulate controversial opinions, even when it comes to
controversial.
Even when it comes to criticizing other players like Patrick Ewing.
Who's controversial? Certainly not me. Certainly not you. There's nothing controversial about the truth.
No, you're controversial because you tell the truth. Isn't that true? Hey, what was that whole thing? What was the whole thing with you? Do you go into your book about people accused you of harboring Patty Hearst?
Oh, certainly.
You go into that. Do you know about this? Patty Hearst, you know, the Symbionese.
I vaguely remember this.
I remember they couldn't find Patty Hearst.
This was a long time ago. This was right 20 years ago.
Why did they accuse you of harboring Patty Hearst?
It turned out that a friend of mine, a friend that I had recently made, a man by the name of Jack Scott, who was sharing a house with me in Portland when I first joined the Trailblazers in the NBA, Jack Scott was actually hiding Patty Hearst out.
Right, so they thought you were involved.
And then when the police figured that out, when the FBI got onto that, then Jack and his wife Mickey, they disappeared. And then I was the only one left there sort of standing holding the bag. And I said,
wait a second.
I was in a hotel room in Cleveland getting ready for a game. And before the game, I was a terror. I would sit there and I'd pull the drapes closed and I'd turn the Dead up really loud.
You're really into the Grateful Dead.
I'm a huge Deadhead.
Really? I cannot stand the Dead.
You don't like
I cannot take them.
That just means that you haven't gone to enough shows or you haven't gone with me.
I will go with you one time.
There we go.
That'll be cool, huh?
We'll have a lot of fun.
Do you know those guys personally?
Very well.
Oh, yeah? You hang with them?
Oh, yeah. We have a whole chapter about that.
And you don't do drugs, though, do you?
Heavens, no.
Part of the whole Dead scene, though, is to sit there and get high.
Drugs, yeah.
No, that's not true at all. It's
really?
music. It's music. It's dancing. It's a big party.
It's about the music.
And most of the people partying are
Howard,
taking
don't
drugs.
make the mistake of stereotyping individuals.
That's true. You're right. You're right.
People that play for money.
Absolutely.
You don't want people stereotyping you. I'm the same way.
I understand.
So anyway,
what do you wear when you go to these Dead shows? Do you wear
a suit?
Suit? What do you wear?
No.
Heavens no.
This is my TV uniform.
Right. Okay, I understand.
I got a Grateful Dead uniform.
What do you wear? Do you wear jeans and stuff? Where do you get jeans and stuff? I mean, you're a very big man. It must be.
Everything has to be custom made.
Is everything custom made? Can you get hip-looking clothes?
Oh yeah.
Oh, you can. Because you don't want to stick out like a sore thumb at the Dead concert.
I got a lot of nice, real nice, beautiful tie-dye T-shirts, which I wear very proudly.
But even your shoes have to be special made because you broke you have what do you call metal bolts in your ankles.
My ankle is fused. I got so much metal in there, it's terrible.
Does it hurt every day?
Only in a relative sense, Howard.
Yeah.
My life used to be racked with pain.
And now you feel good?
I sit down all the time. I used to be a compulsive exercise fanatic.
Right.
Now I can't do anything.
Now you relax.
I don't really relax. I have other enjoyments that keep me totally occupied. My broadcasting is a full-time job.
You don't play basketball anymore. I mean, even for fun.
You can't.
You can't.
It's
too painful.
Too painful.
And that's sad.
It's painful to watch people play
really?
basketball.
And you're saying that your shoe can't even go over your ankle because of the metal in there. So you have a special dress shoe made. You can't even wear dress shoes, can you?
Well, I've got them on today. I've got the...
Let me see.
But the size of my... But the size of...
That's a special... they look like totes, those shoes. There's a special shoes.
The size of my ankle is probably twice normal because of the fusion where they cut all the ends of the bones off.
Wow.
You're
a real man.
Push it all together, and it all grows back into one big stump. But
I have a question. How many guys go through... Here's the question to ask, because you're the only one who can answer this, and this is serious. What is more painful? The pain of your ankle or giving up 50% of your money? Answer that for our audience, if you would. Mr. Bill Walton.
Money has had nothing to do with my life.
Right.
You're
a multimillionaire, though.
No.
You are not?
I'm a passionate worker who loves to be in the thick of things.
So the ankle hurts more, is what you're saying?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I see.
When they took my life away of basketball, when I was the MVP of the league in the 70s, in the NBA, and I developed a stress fracture in my foot, and that
hurt the worst.
And the management and the media and the fans, they came and they said to me, "There's nothing wrong with you. Go,
you're a
big pussy.
It's all in your mind,
right? Not playing because
and they took me to a hypnotist,
right? Hypnotist,
and they laid me on a table. And we talk about this. It's very sad.
They're giving you the watch.
Your foot is feeling
your foot feels good.
And then they took me down to the river at sunrise, and they had me stand ankle deep in the water, try to have a religious experience.
Right.
That didn't work
either.
That didn't work either. And then they brought out the xylocaine. And they stuck that right in my leg.
And that worked.
That worked. Unbelievable. And I went out there
and played on a fracture.
Played in it, and the bone of my foot split in half.
Oh.
And it was unbelievable.
Are we talking suit?
Now we're talking pain. I did sue the doctor.
You did?
Yeah, I did sue the doctor.
How much dough can you get for something like that?
It was the principle of the thing.
No, but Bill, how much dough can you get from a doctor after that? Come on, seriously. I want to know.
The suit was settled. The suit was settled out of court, yes.
What'd you get, like a mill?
No, heavens no. This is back in the 70s.
20 grand?
The big money in basketball, it's always been relatively
Are you set for life, though? You don't have to work, do you?
I love to work.
But do you have to work? If there was no work for you tomorrow, do you have to work?
I need to work.
You need to work, but psychologically, you need something to do.
When I sit there at home, I was retired once because of the pain and the fact that I couldn't work physically with the problems that I had.
Yeah.
And then I was so bored, I hated it.
But now as a bachelor, father of 4 children, you've got to be having a wild life. I mean, you are famous. No. Oh, what do you mean? You're not dating?
I have a very nice friend.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Now, this is really...
She's probably listening to this.
What modeling agency is she with? And did you pick her out of a modeling book, or no?
No.
Heavens no.
That's my personal life.
Oh, I see. You don't ever talk about that. Do you have a nanny for the kids? Do you have a nanny?
Yes, I do.
Is she very beautiful? Voluptuous?
No.
Really?
No.
That's smart. That's how I would play it.
Custody of the kids?
Gary just brought in a picture.
Whoa.
Out of the
Is this Lori? That's your girlfriend?
That's
oh, my God. You know who she looks like?
Who's that?
She looks like, who's the girl in Wayne's World who was in here?
Tia Carrera?
Tia Carrera. Oh, I love that.
Wasn't Wayne's World, wasn't that the movie?
Don't you think she looks like Tia Carrera?
Excuse my ignorance, but I didn't see Wayne's World.
Really?
But isn't that the movie where the kids walked around with the backstage passes showing they were like, hey, I'm really cool, I got a backstage
She's Oriental. I love that. I have never had an Oriental woman, ever, in my career.
How tall is she?
How tall is she?
Oriental for short.
How tall is she?
It's not how tall you are, it's how tall you play.
Is she 5'9"? Is she 5'9"?
Oh, heavens no. She's 5'3".
5'3"?
Yes.
Oh, that's wild. Bill, you're wild. That's wild.
I have a vivid imagination.
You sure do. Man, what must go on? I don't even want to ask. Well, tell me off the air. Wow. She's beautiful. Oh, man. She's got to be a model. That's a model, right? Come on, tell the truth. Just answer one question.
She's not a model.
No.
She's a beautiful woman who I love very much.
5'3". That's not sex, that's a pinwheel. Oh, that's wild.
But there's some other really good pictures in there.
Who cares? No, you know what picture I like here? Here you are playing one-on-one. Is that with your kids?
That's with my kids in my backyard now.
You're playing like a pickup game.
Do you have custody of the kids?
The joint custody.
Oh,
yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's playing. Yeah, you got your shirt off, you muscular man.
Howard, now
you've got a really nice spot. Oh, I'm sorry.
I used to be a horrible stutterer.
Oh, yeah. Now what happened?
A horrible stutterer. But
I can get you back into that.
I'm sure you can. And you'll do your best to
Have
do
you ever
that.
met Stuttering John?
No, I haven't.
All right, let me take a break, because I want to ask you how you overcame stuttering. Let me take a break. This is a fascinating life. It's the life of Bill Walton. He wrote this book with Gene Wachachachka, and it is called Nothing But Net.
Just give me the ball and get out of the way.
This is a man who is articulate, who articulates more, just not on just the game, but philosophy on life.
Articulate again in that same sentence?
This is a man who is articulate, who articulates and over-articulates occasionally, but he articulates many, many times. See, I can use articulates 5 times in one sentence. But it is called Nothing But Net, and also Bill Walton today at 12:30 to 1:30 at Barnes & Noble on 48th and 5th. Now, let me take a break.
I get to come back?
Yes. Oh, you're doing good. I just want to hear about that Oriental woman. How long have you known her?
3 years.
Oh, boy.
How'd you meet her?
I met her at my house at a party that the Grateful Dead put on at my house.
Oh,
really?
You're kidding.
Oh.
You're kidding. The Grateful Dead were at your house, and then she showed up.
We try to have parties at my house whenever they come to San Diego.
Oh, boy, you're having fun. You are having fun.
I have a great life.
Oh, you're not kidding. Does she speak any English? I love that. That's wild.
She's very good at yelling at me.
Me love Bill Walton. Me love Bill Walton. I'll tell you something.
She's an American.
All right, take it easy. Bill Walton. Let me take a break, and then we'll talk about the book some more. And also, we will talk about stuttering when we get back. And perhaps Bill will have some advice
Stuttering John.
to Stuttering John right after this.
It's the Howard Stern Show. Here's Howard.
Bill Walton's book is Nothing But Net. He's out there promoting it. And this is a fascinating life. This is a man who people accused of faking his injuries, saying he didn't try hard enough. And here's the guy telling us he had heart. Why would he do this? And it must have killed you when you were sitting there injured and you hear all this conversation and you only wanted to play basketball. You only wanted to be in the game. And you spent 9 years. They said 9 years worth of games. injured.
Most people would have just quit. I had 30 operations, give or take 1 or 2 on my feet.
Right.
And the scars on there are unbelievable. And the lasting scars, the emotional scars from the criticisms of being a malingerer and not being able to get out there. But when, in truth, every athlete worth anything who's any good at all, you give your whole life. You give your whole physical self.
Well, people get upset. People get upset because you get paid while you're injured. They can't come up.
In basketball, football players, that's the worst. They don't get paid at all. They get cut. They're injured. They're out of there.
That's the end of it.
That's what people are used
Larry
to.
Fleischer, who organized the union for the players in basketball in the early 60s, he was the most important man in the history of basketball. This guy, he
took care of the players.
Took care of the players, just brought everybody together and really...
See, I don't understand football. I don't understand how these guys get out there, and they really rack each other up. I mean, these guys are all...
their job is to hurt each other.
They really blast each other like gladiators, and I don't begrudge them the money. I think the reason that we enjoy basketball, football, any of these sports, the players are the stars. They're the ones generating the interest. They are, while they're not the owners and they're not the entrepreneurs, they're the ones that are turning people on. They're the showmen.
Yes, but you know what? That outfit they have to wear and the helmets has been a drawback.
Yes.
Simply because nobody can identify them.
Right, as human beings.
They're not visually identifiable.
One of the biggest problems that the other sports have had, particularly football and baseball, is that the star players, the quarterbacks and the pitchers, have never looked out for their teammates and their opponents.
That's
Whereas
true.
in basketball, the big stars, Jabbar, Wilt, Russell, Oscar Robertson. Oscar Robertson was the president of the Players Association. He sued the league to get free agency, and all the stars, Jordan, Shaq O'Neal, they're all so very involved with the Players Association.
Free agency is the key to all this. In other words, if you're a guy, it's like you're Elvis Presley, you decide to play where you want to play. You want to play a stadium, you want to do a TV show, you're in charge of your own career. The guys who own the stadium, they get a cut, but not a big one. Basketball players don't own the game. But they are the Elvises of the game, and they should be allowed to play wherever they want, to sign with whomever they want. And when they are injured, they have given their life to the game. They can do little else, unless they're lucky enough like Bill, who can go out and broadcast. Bill has a lot of other talents, but a lot of the players aren't as articulate. And when they get injured, they should be paid. Bill was telling me during the commercials he spent $30,000 a year on Band-Aids when he was injured. Now, that's a big...
Well, what was amazing to everybody was after years and years of riding the bench and years of operations, you did come back.
I was able to come back. I was out for so long. I went to law school when I was out. I was injured in the early 80s and told I would never play basketball again. I went to Stanford Law School, had a great time. I had a new career going.
Right.
When I was there, I had this experimental operation. My foot got better. I went immediately back to playing basketball, and then chewed up and destroyed my other foot.
Wow.
And they tried the operations on that foot. They tried it twice, and it kept getting worse and worse. They eventually had to fuse it. And then I'm laying there on this hospital bed and figuring out what I'm going to do. I'm 6'11". I got red hair, a big nose, sort of a goofy-looking face, got a horrible speech impediment. What am I going to do with my life? I said television. That's the only thing there
That would be
thing to do. And you went ahead and did it. Now, you stuttered as a child?
I stuttered until I was 28. I still stutter today.
But I don't hear any evidence of that. I mean, you're razzle-dazzling us with your gift of gab. I don't hear you...
I have a horrible speech impediment. It's one that... It's something that I have to work on every day to get over.
Now, how do you do that? Like Stuttering John, come in here. Bill Walton might be able to advise you.
It's interesting. Marty Glickman, the legendary broadcaster, took me aside one day, and he said, Bill, you got to get rid of this problem. This is a huge problem. And I stuttered horribly with my answer, acknowledging the fact that I had this problem. And he goes, you got to slow down. You got to slow your mind down. And you got to develop the muscles in your mouth, and you got to develop the skills to talk the same way.
Don't you think your self-confidence was so high as a famous basketball player making big money that perhaps maybe...
You keep talking about the money. The money had nothing to do with my life.
I know, but I'm saying that you got security, you got these things, and then suddenly maybe your self-esteem went up and the stuttering began to dissipate. Right, Robin? Don't you think that there could be some of that going on?
I think that had something to do with it.
Feel good about yourself, your self-confidence?
Basketball was always a sanctuary for me, a safe place.
Where you didn't have to talk.
I didn't have to do anything.
And how bad was the stutter? Were you like...
Were you better than this guy?
It was worse than that.
Really?
It was so bad. When I was in college, as you said, I was a big star at UCLA. But maybe the most recognizable person on campus at the time. We won all our games.
You were stuttering bad then?
I had a speech one class, and I had to get up and give a speech. And you had Jim Morrison's... or Jim Garrison's kid on before me. I gave a report on Jim Garrison Sr.'s case down in New Orleans.
Right.
And I got up there and I started stuttering so bad the class laughed me out of the classroom.
Now, John, do you hear what Bill Walton is saying?
See, I dropped out of that class.
John, I was so stupid to take the class in the first place.
I don't know why I did either.
John, say David Letterman.
David Letterman.
See, and he's okay right this second. He gets worse. How did you do it?
I would have to practice saying David Letterman. The same way you develop basketball skills, the same way you develop
No, come on.
skills.
Someone taught you how to...
Marty Glickman told me.
Marty Glickman. So if John went to Marty Glickman...
Well, what he's saying, Howard, is that, he had developed one skill, and he just transferred that technology to the skill of speaking.
So you're saying that if someone puts their mind to it, they could actually learn to speak if they were stuttering?
Only if they've been able to develop one skill.
I see. So John has developed no skills.
No.
John, unfortunately, can't even say his own name. Say your own name, John Melendez.
We're not going to pick on John, are we?
No, I'm not picking on him. Say it. Say
Leave
John
him alone,
Melendez.
Howard.
Say it.
No,
Say
we're
it.
having you diagnose him.
Say it.
John. Say it. Melendez.
See? Now, Bill, that's what I'm saying.
Now you're picking on John.
You think I'm picking on him?
I don't think that's right.
I'm not picking on him. I'm saying I'm trying to identify the problem. You are the teacher here.
I got lots of problems. I got every problem you can imagine.
See, in other words, your mind was so strong that you could overcome it. What you're saying is John has no mind? Is that what you're saying?
He's a weakling, a mental weakling.
He's a mental weakling? Is that what you're saying?
My coach, John Wooden, gave me the greatest gift of all, and that's the gift of
girls?
Of how to learn. No, John Wooden was girls.
Okay, all right. I thought he maybe got you a couple of babes. That's what I thought.
No.
Right.
How to learn. Because once you know how to learn, once you know the technique of learning, then you can apply it to anything.
Really? So you're saying that...
I'm saying that once you know how to learn...
John has a question.
Doesn't that all get thrown out the window when you're excited, all that?
Oh, I get so excited. But that's why you have to
don't stutter at all when you get excited?
I stutter all the time.
I don't hear it.
But you have to practice. You have to develop the muscles in your mouth. You have to and develop the mental discipline to slow it down and to control. It's just like when you go to the line.
John, you didn't believe. Here's John's worst stutter. I'll play it for you. This is when
I don't know what John's problem is. I just met John. I hear.
But let me hear. What is this?
This is the best one.
This is the best one.
You have it like me?
I think I know John.
Phil, let me play this for you. This is how bad he is. This is how bad he is.
Stuttering John here with Roger Daltrey.
Where were you when you heard the death of Sam Kinison? What? I'm a bit deaf. I used to be in a rock and roll band.
And I said, where were you when you heard
I used to have that problem. Long time ago. The death of Sam Kinison.
See what I mean? And that's where he runs the problem.
Do you find that funny when you
I don't find it.
No, that's not humorous to Bill. Bill has the same problem. I don't find it funny. I do not either.
Why don't you help? Why don't you take him aside and say, hey, look.
I don't know what to tell him. He doesn't believe that he can cure this problem.
Take him in the back room and practice. You don't walk out on the basketball court and all of a sudden become Larry Bird.
When I talk to myself, I don't stutter at all. But as soon as I get in front of...
Why are you talking to yourself?
Is that an interesting conversation?
Oh, God. Can you imagine how boring that is? How he falls asleep every night. Oh, my God.
Well, you're talking about practicing. But that's
you got to practice.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but when I talk to myself...
Maybe if I hit you in the knee with a pipe.
How about reading... Don't even get started on that.
I know.
That's giving Portland another bad name.
Oh, my God. Oh, poor Portland.
Poor Portland. They just can't
get out from under.
But, John, have you tried practicing in front of the mirror? Take the newspaper.
What should he say? Should he say...
he should read out loud. It doesn't matter what
It doesn't matter what he says.
Pick up your script.
Yes.
I know none of this is live.
Here's Bill's book. Read a page of Bill's book.
Read it out
and
loud.
I want you to read it now without stuttering. Give it to him. Now he's psyched up. Go ahead.
All right.
Overcome your problem is what Bill's saying. Go ahead. Read it.
All right. There are other players in the game today who are good, but certainly not all-time team members. They have yet to show the ability to reach the very top level of play.
Well, listen to this.
Look at that.
Look at that.
He practices
that. Yeah, but they say that stutterers don't stutter when they read anyway.
That's what you got to practice. You're not practicing.
You got to practice stuttering when you read, and then maybe the other times you won't stutter. All right, put the book down. Right away, he's trying to steal my copy of the book. Give me that back, will you? Listen, Bill, you're a fascinating man. I'll tell you why. You overcame stuttering.
I've overcome a lot, and that's what the book is all about.
Were you a bedwetter?
No, I overcame unbelievably bad coaches who tried to destroy my love for the game. I didn't play in the 1972 Olympics because of what happened to me in the 1970 World Championships of basketball. When I played for this jerk who thought that he was the most important part of the game, he being the coach.
Right.
And he was the meanest, most ornery guy.
Going to ride you to death. Take the fun out of the game.
Basketball is a celebration of life. It's a gigantic party. And this guy was so mean and treated everybody so badly. The conditions were so bad that when it came time to play in the Olympics in 72, I said, hey, look, I'll play under these conditions. I listed all my conditions, and they came back and they said no.
This man's name was Tom Trisano?
He's out of basketball now.
No need to bring up his name and say, listen, life goes on. Yes, go ahead, Robin.
Current events in basketball. The Nets have decided not to take that offer of Derek Coleman.
I don't think that's a done deal.
Yeah?
So much of...
Hey, Robin, you're making me look bad. I should ask... I don't even know what you guys are talking about. I look very effeminate right now. What about that, Bill? I was just about to ask that.
Derek Coleman wants to become the highest paid player in basketball, and there's no reason why he shouldn't try to do that.
Of course.
He's far from being the game's best player. He has not shown an ability to be a dominant franchise player, a guy who can fill up the arena.
So you're saying that, hey, God bless him, let him try.
He should be Michael Jordan.
Right. Now, what about Michael Jordan? Were you shocked that he retired?
I was utterly shocked.
Because there's a guy who could play. Why not?
Why would anybody give up something that he loves to do? And plus, basketball is a situation for him where that's the only place on earth where he can just be by himself. He is so popular and so adored by the public out there that wherever he goes, people just grabbing on him and clinging to him.
You don't buy into the idea that you go out on your peak and people remember you, or you're not that calculated? In other words, hey, just go out and have fun with it as long as you can play.
Maybe he wasn't having fun anymore.
I go out to... Have you ever seen him play basketball?
Yes.
He loves playing basketball.
But he didn't look like he was having a good time in the last playoff.
Yeah, his tongue almost fell out of his mouth.
You can't play that. Well, you can't get that good at anything.
Unless you love it. That's true. Is he afraid of getting hurt, maybe? Maybe he said, hey, I don't want to go out. I don't want to have problems with my ankles. I don't want to have a fusion and all this kind of stuff.
He's certainly seen almost all of us go out that way with the horrible injuries.
Yeah.
And in today's game, we've got a huge problem. There is so much money that's been brought into the sport from television and from merchandising, which are the two biggest generators of revenues in entertainment today, that the financial incentive has been taken away from all the players.
Right.
And
but he still played awfully good.
Yes.
Well, that's because of the qualities as a man.
You know him at all, personally?
Very well, yeah. He's a great
party
guy.
with him at all?
No, we don't party. We just work.
You just work?
Just work
now,
all the time.
Now, what about Shaquille O'Neal?
Shaquille O'Neal, you like
Shaq's
him?
My man. Yeah.
You like that?
Oh, I love that guy. I've been working with Shaq and knowing him since he was just a sophomore in college.
And you like that rap commercial he does? Was that good rap?
I'm into rock and roll.
You're into rock and roll? Strictly a rock and roll man?
Rock and roll. The Dead, Dylan, Neil Young.
Wow. And, well, you would enjoy this station. They play all that.
That's my stuff.
That's your stuff.
I like the Rolling Stones and not rap music. My kids are into that, but that's not me at all.
That's not you at all.
I don't like that boom, 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 over and over. I like the electric guitar, fast, the piano, sweet, crisp, and really fast.
Boy, you got opinions on everything, for God's sake.
Well, what, is Shaq the next Michael Jordan? Is he that good?
He's getting better all the time.
Really?
And he's been under a lot of criticism and heat because he's got so many other outside activities. Yeah. But this is a guy who is disciplined and who loves to compete. More importantly, he loves to perform.
Right.
Which is a whole nother mindset, because some guys don't like that attention. They don't want everybody looking at them. The pressure tends to get on their shoulders and they just crumble.
He's a guy who can lead a team. Unlike Patrick Ewing, who does not have that ability.
Patrick Ewing almost does things in spite of his teammates. Scoring is the easiest part of playing basketball, shooting the ball every time you touch it. The hardest thing is to make the other guys around you the star player.
I see.
And
is he selfish?
No. He never had the great coaching. He's finally got it now in Riley.
Charles Barkley, a great man?
I like Barkley, but I've gained newfound respect for Barkley. I wasn't that much of a fan of his until they lost to the Bulls in that humiliating experience where he had sort of proclaimed to the world that he was the greatest.
Right.
And then Jordan and the Bulls went out and started saying, well, wait a second, we're right here.
And when he lost, he lost gracefully, you're saying?
No, he became a better man and a better person and a much better basketball player. Unfortunately, though, he's lost his health right now. He's out. Hopefully he'll be back for Sunday's game.
You should see the babes he dates. Oh, yes. I know you're comfortable with that.
Maybe
but,
you're into the girls.
Oh, yeah. Hey, I had Will Chamberlain in this chair. I smelt his fingers. You don't even know what I did. You don't even know about it.
I'm into basketball and music.
I didn't realize that.
Horticulture.
I didn't realize that. Listen, Bill, you've written a fun book. You've had a fun life, and everyone should go out and buy your book, Bill Walton, Nothing But Net. If you're a fan of basketball, the game, and also a guy who has had an inspired life, overcame stuttering. John is now reading the book out loud in front of a mirror.
That he would read every word.
And if you'd like to meet Bill Walton, he'll be there today, 12:30 to 1:30 at Barnes & Noble on 48th and 5th. He'll be signing books. Go up and say hello to him. And I want to thank you for coming in.
Thank you,
Great
Howard.
meeting you.
I've had a lot of fun.
You're a fun guy.
Hey.
I didn't realize that. I'd have you back on here.
I'll be back.
You're opinionated.
Me?
I love that.
There's nothing opinionated about the truth. Just relating the facts.
Bill Walton.
Like you.
Bill Walton, everybody.
Why no commercials? You can't take endorsements because you're in broadcasting?
He's doing one. You know, you got to ask him. Right?
I've done a couple commercials. When I was a player, I didn't do anything other than play ball.
Yeah.
Really? You offered commercials and you turned them down?
A ton of them.
Really?
Turned them all down.
Why?
I just wanted to be a basketball player. I didn't want any distractions. I didn't want to jeopardize my concentration, my credibility.
Are you sorry you didn't take the commercials? You see these guys today. They're all doing commercials. It's fun.
They are fun. They're all,
establishes an identity.
And I've done a couple of them. But we're talking about a whole different era now than in the 60s and 70s.
They weren't making commercials like they are now. Right.
And it's a situation where back then I stuttered so badly. I was totally uncomfortable with myself as a person.
So when was it you say you licked this problem?
When I was 28 years old.
Wow.
I'm 41 now.
Wow.
But it's not.
I'm 30.
It's like alcoholism and drug abuse. It's something that you have to battle every day. And you have to practice.
But it is something you can overcome.
You can overcome anything.
Really?
You can do whatever you want.
Not a small penis, my friend. You cannot overcome that. Believe me, I've tried. I have that pump. It doesn't work.
I'm not touching that.
Well, I didn't ask you to. I don't go that way. Well, anyway, the great Bill Walton, everybody. And buy the book. Thanks, Bill.
Thanks, Howard. Thanks, guys.
Hey, did you check our general manager, Tom Trisano? Whenever I have a sports guy in here, he gets a hard on.
What is that all about?
I don't know. He's hanging around like a lovesick high school girl.
You wonder how far Tom would go.
He's unbelievable.
To be a friend of a sports figure.
Tom was bonding with Bill Walton. You know what? I figured it out.
Wait a minute. What? I think I'm not being cast properly here. In fact, I went.
Did you go out in the hall and start introducing yourself?
I walked by the office. I stuck.
I'll tell you why you guys bond so well. Can I give you my theory why you two got along so well?
If I can finish.
Bill Walton is a deadhead. Bill Walton is a deadhead. Bill Walton is a deadhead, and Tom's head is dead. So that's the only thing I can think of.
Tom is the typical guy who doesn't realize he's annoying.
Yeah, he's annoying. I always say to him, Tom, stay in your office back there and just don't bother anyone.
I graduated college with a guy whose brother was very good friends with Bill
I didn't realize
that. Oh,
that's
great.
So you had to let him know that you knew someone that he knew. You sound like one of the listeners.
You knew someone who knew someone that he knew.
Hey, it's very important I speak to you. I know someone who knows you who knew this other guy in college.
Who knew somebody? No.
You know what Bill said to me? He comes in, he goes, hey, who's that putz in the hall? Talking about some guy I knew in college. Oh, come on. You think that Bill Walton needed to hear that?
That's a great story. He's going to be talking about that the rest of the day.
What's he going to do with that information? So what is that supposed to be? So now he's your best friend?
Engagement, a 15-minute conversation.
He seemed so happy to see you when you showed up again.
It's like I like people to meet a celebrity. They go, I know the teacher of the kid who went to camp with your daughter.
That's right.
This is not quite.
Yeah.
I see.
My sister's cousin's boyfriend went to school with his brother.
Excuse me, Mr. Walton. I know somebody who saw you on TV once when you were playing basketball. For God's sake.
No.
Embarrassing me. You're like a groupie. You're like a high school girl.
Not at all.
Oh, Mr. Walton. Well,
yeah, absolutely.
I know the cousin of the guy who sells tampons to your wife. Want to have lunch? We'll take a break, and then we'll be back right after these words.
You're listening to The Howard Stern Show. Once again, Howard Stern.
So, Stuttering John is here. He went out and interviewed Anne Margaret yesterday. The famous Anne Margaret, sex symbol.
Star of Grumpy Old Men.
Is she in there?
Mm-hmm.
What is that?
That's a Jack Lemmon Walter Matthau vehicle.
Yeah, good. I'll pass on that vehicle.
It's funny.
Is it? Oh, you saw it?
Yeah.
Oh, it is good?
Very funny.
Really?
Even the closing credits are funny.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. I'll have to go see that then. Didn't really interest me, but...
It didn't interest me either. I sort of wound up seeing it and had a very good time.
So, how she looked at Anne Margaret?
She looked good.
Was anybody out there at the book signing? I mean, it was...
No.
Was this a book signing?
No, it wasn't a book signing. It was some kind of appearance at the Harley Davidson Cafe. I don't know what she was doing there. Just like Entertainment Tonight was there, and I think she was doing some kind of thing with them.
Did she look good?
Yeah, I thought she looked good.
Yeah, would you have, like, sex with her? Or
I would definitely have sex
really?
with her. I got turned on. She was like the first thing I can remember being aroused by watching TV. I saw Viva Las Vegas.
I thought you said you were aroused by a piece of wood in your backyard.
She was the first thing that aroused you?
Like the first TV female that I was aroused by. In those blue tights in Viva Las Vegas.
Viva Las Vegas, yes. In blue tights. You still remember those blue tights, huh?
Yeah, because I don't think I knew what was going on,
You know, we were talking about the movie Damn Yankees. I remember seeing Lola.
Gwen Verdon.
Gwen Verdon. I was turned on by her. Her and Ann Francis and Honey West. For a guy, there's always something. Viva Las Vegas, where were you? Were you watching that in your house?
Yeah, I watched it in my house.
Yeah, were your parents home?
I don't think so.
The worst was being a little kid and first starting to get aroused and your dad and mom were around while you watched the show. I actually saw Barbarella with my dad, the Jane Fonda movie. Oh, was that embarrassing. I wanted to die. I was excited and yet infuriated that I was with him.
It stinks. I remember watching a movie called Going Places, and it's all like, with a lot of brass and nudity, and then you sit with your parents, and you're into it, but your parents are there, so it's like, you want to be into it, you wish they would leave.
I remember when I was a little kid, I went to see From Russia to Love. What happened was, I got invited to this kid's birthday party. 6 kids got taken out to the movies, and they took us to see a dancing bear movie. It was about a bear. Let's see what she had to say. This is Ann Margaret with Stuttering John.
Hi, Ann, how are you?
Hi, Ann, how are you?
Hi, Ann, how are you?
What was she wearing?
She was in a coat because it was snowing out. So I didn't really check out too much.
Howard, this is the first time I was a witness to how he does it. He was great because she had to come through a revolving door.
Yeah.
She never had a chance.
Really?
I mean, there's no way a security guy or anything. He was right there as the revolving door came through. Pow, John.
You went with him?
Yeah, I was with him at the hall, and I was, standing at the bar just watching him from above.
Me and Jackie spent the whole day and night together.
Yeah, we had a date yesterday. But he was great.
Are you going home today, Jackie, or are you going to stay in the city?
It stopped snowing. I'm praying it'll start again.
He needs an excuse.
I was out in the hall doing a dance.
Snow dance.
Quick question for WXRK Radio. I'm a big fan of yours.
Oh, thank you. I'm trying to read your Major League.
Yeah. During Carnal Knowledge, did Nicholson try to grope you?
Oh! No, not at all. He was a complete gentleman.
Really? How about, would you rather fall off a stage in Vegas again or be interviewed by Howard Stern?
I don't believe you. Do keep it.
All right. Hey, who knew she was so loose? I guess she needs a few laughs.
Look good.
I don't think Roger Smith is all that funny.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think she's happy to be out of the house. Hey, she's digging you.
Yeah.
I knew once in my life that I would run into somebody like you.
Yeah, how about Elvis?
Listen to that. Come on.
She still has that sex symbol voice.
Yeah.
Like 60 years old.
I knew once in my life.
Oh, yeah.
She's tired now.
Mae West. How'd you like to come up in my room? Honey, you're 175 years old. I'll stay down
Do
there.
you remember your room number?
All right.
Well, let me ask you, did Bob Hope ever hit on you?
Never. Complete gentleman.
Really?
Complete gentleman.
Did George Burns ever demand sex in return for discovering you? Please, Ann.
Please, Ann.
Well, you're one of the funniest people I've ever met.
No, he's not.
Would you ever get implants?
You're one of the funniest people I've ever met.
Thanks a lot, Ann. I appreciate it.
Are they dragging him off or her?
I don't know who's leaving.
They're dragging her off.
She loved you, man.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
At that point, she's going down the stairs, and he's hanging over the banister.
Yeah, right.
I actually hung the mic down.
Big dope.
She was walking away.
Big stupid idiot.
But she's very good. She lets the people drag her away while she says, oh, you're one of the funniest people I ever met.
If that animal ever gets near me again, all of you are fired.
Right.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I got my mom.
You're one of the funniest people I've ever met.
I got one more question.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. You're one of the funniest people I ever met. What an interviewer. Bye.
You're terrific.
I always knew I'd run into someone like you.
Yeah, a blithering idiot. All right, let me...
Hammer is so sexy.
Let me tell you...
Thank you.
And my Grack. All right, we're going to take a break. We're going to take a break, and then we'll be back right after these words.
Let's return to the Howard Stern Show.
All right, what else is in the news, Robin?
Louis Farrakhan is in the news
go ahead.
Today, Howard, he held that press conference he had been promising, and everyone showed up.
I can't believe anyone would show up.
Look at all the you look at the papers today, and there are more microphones in front of him. You know, President Clinton was announcing that he was going to open trade with Vietnam. But there were more microphones in front of Louis Farrakhan.
Do you know that even the newscast didn't have it timed out right? No one even heard him make the announcement? They were late?
They were too busy with this.
Yeah, with this a-hole. With a guy who has zero agenda for black people, except to tell them that the Jews are causing their problems.
It was amazing to me that anybody cared what he did with some guy in his organization. What does it mean to me? Is my life different today? No.
Two nitwits got into an argument. First of all, Farrakhan's a pussy. He should never have fired this guy. The guy believes everything that Farrakhan believes.
Believe me, he didn't fire him either.
Right.
That was a show. A dog and pony show, as they say.
And which one was the dog and which was the pony?
I think somebody's the dog here. Who's the dog? I think we're the dog.
Yeah.
And he's the pony.
Well, I'll tell you something. This idea that this guy, Farrakhan, gets all this attention, is fun. It is fun. It's funny to watch.
Yeah, we report on it because he's a goof.
And it's funny to watch black guys screaming about their problems being the Jews because it's humorous. It's humorous to say, oh, my God, look what they're up to now. Here's a new black leader who figured it all out.
Yeah, where'd he come from?
He figured out that a black guy's problem is because Jews are bringing pork into the black community.
He was a calypso singer.
Yeah.
And somehow while he was singing one day...
He figured it all out. In the middle of a chorus of Deo. Come, Mr. Tally Man, tally me banana.
That's it.
Deo. Jews suck. Oh. Deo. So he figured out, in his great wisdom, he got a room full of 10,000 nitwits to sit there, and actually, instead of them going, hey, you jackass Farrakhan, we came here to find out how we can improve our lives as black men. So let's assume he's right, that the Jews are importing pork into the black community. If that's the reason. And some nitwit is sitting there going, okay, now I'm going to find out from Minister Farrakhan how my life has been bad. So Minister Farrakhan gets up and he says, in a bow tie, and he's got the whole thing going. And he says, your problem is the Jews. Okay. Now, how do they impact me? Are they keeping me from sitting in a classroom? Are they keeping me from marrying my wife? Are they keeping me from staying with my kids?
Well, I have thought about this for a long, long time, and now I figured it out.
Yeah.
I guess eating the pork has made you crazy.
Gave him trichinosis.
You're not responsible for anything else that you do.
So the Jew is bringing pork. So Farrakhan gets up and goes, the Jew is bringing pork into your community. That is what is killing you. That is what is destroying you as a man. And also the Jews are making gold jewelry.
Well, I've had a pork chop or two in my life.
Yeah. So you would figure...
And I am just fine.
Yeah, you would figure that these 10,000 guys would all stand up and lynch him for dragging them out on a cold night.
For no good reason.
For dragging them out of the bar and into this meeting.
And there's not even any girls.
Yeah, there's no women in here. There's no dating going on. There's a guy in a bow tie with a shaved head telling me that my problem is the Jew. So let's say you buy into it. You go, okay, so now what is your plan to help me? What am I going to do?
So after this, what do we do?
Yeah, what do I do?
Now we know the problem.
This is this creep, Farrakhan. So you turn on the TV set, and these imbeciles have every microphone in the world lined up.
Yeah, they're about 50 sitting in front of him like he's got something to say.
And not one person, not one black man who sat there that night out of 10,000 said, excuse me, Minister Farrakhan, have you been sniffing glue? You can't find one guy. Jesse Jackson even, he denounced him, now he's disappeared. You can't find him.
Yeah,
you can't
he doesn't
get a quote.
Have any more to say. He's afraid.
He's afraid. He doesn't want to be turned on.
Yeah, something occurred to me the other day.
Yeah.
Who is Louis Farrakhan?
He's my wife. I didn't want to say anything.
Do you know where he lives?
No, I don't even know how he makes money.
What he does?
No, do you know?
No.
Oh, you don't?
No.
Well, then you have yours.
Nobody does. He sort of appears out of nowhere.
No wonder you're too busy to go to Jackie's house. You're probably tracking this story, aren't you? You're writing a book about it.
Makes statements and then he disappears. I don't even know where he goes back to once he's finished the press conference.
He works at Burger King in Whiteface. Well, what he does.
Why would I listen to somebody who kept everything so secret? What is he hiding?
Small penis?
It's amazing. Anyway, there was.
Well, I know the big thing that he does is he brings up on stage with him the murderer of Malcolm X, who maybe would have been, you would think if black people wanted to get outraged.
You understand, this is the organization that killed Malcolm X. Yeah. He runs the organization that gave the order for his death. So
I was a black man,
a good thing to do.
And I was sitting in the audience, and they brought up the murderer of Malcolm X. You know what these guys did, these nitwits? They applauded. Jesus Christ. That's like, why don't you have a rally and applaud the murderer of Martin Luther King? Why don't we get him to be honored?
There's a long history of betrayal there. It's exactly the group that killed Malcolm X. Farrakhan was in on it. So that's why he's bringing the man up there and declaring him innocent.
No.
He was inside the Nation of Islam, had been a protege brought into the group probably by Malcolm X, and then he just left his friend to flap in the breeze when everything got a little hot.
There you go.
But yesterday what he did was he rebuked, in his words. I rebuke my brother.
Yeah, what was that speech? You have the speech?
Yeah.
You got it?
I don't have it on tape.
Oh.
I thought they would have it here, and they
We
didn't.
don't. I puke my brother. That's what he said, I puke my brother. And they had all the microphones up there. You had to see this. It was something. I rebuke my brother. And everyone's got like a minister's rap. It's like, I rebuke my brother. It's like, I praise the Almighty Islam and the great Elijah Muhammad.
After listening to it in context, vile in manner, repugnant, malicious, mean-spirited, and spoken in mockery of individuals and people.
Yes, sir.
Which is against the spirit of Islam.
Yes, sir.
While I stand by the truth that he spoke.
Yes, sir.
I must condemn in the strongest terms the manner in which those truths were represented.
Yes, sir. Amen.
What does that mean?
No one even knows. And this is a leader. The black community is doomed if they're going 10,000 strong to this. This is the guy with the answer.
So this guy who gave the speech over in New Jersey at Kane College, he's now no longer the national spokesman for the Nation of Islam. He's been rebuked.
Oh, no, that's puked. I dare says. I puke my brother.
So they did catch up with Khalid Abdul Muhammad after Minister Farrakhan made this statement to ask him if he was now upset with Mr. Farrakhan.
Here's what he had to say.
Well, I said like this here. That people say,
right. Hey, this guy knows what he's saying. Hey, I like his style.
Please, the actual statement.
The Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan is my spiritual father. The Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan is my leader, my teacher, and my guide, and I will never say anything against the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan.
Is he yelling out the window?
I don't know if he knew there were mics there.
I like how these guys, too, like, they love to, almost in a gay way, like, I love him. He is my honorable minister. Every guy sounds like Little Richard. It's almost like it's almost like a professing this love. I will not say. It's like a love thing. I don't talk about girls like that. I would not say anything bad about my Allison. She is so beautiful, my honorable Allison.
I love her.
If more black guys would talk about the women that get pregnant like that.
Guys they love.
They love guys. That's terrific. If they would only stay with their wife and kids, listen to this guy.
The Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan is my spiritual father.
My father?
The Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan is my leader, my teacher, and my guide.
I wash his feet.
I think he's yelling because he wants himself to hear it.
Yeah, because maybe he's got voices in his head. Maybe his skull is so thick he can't hear himself.
I will never say anything against the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan.
Everyone's applauding him.
Yeah.
Yes. I love the Minister Farrakhan. I don't know the names of my children. I forget where my wife lives, but I loves the Honorable Farrakhan. Holy mackerel, I love him. I love him, Andy. Oh, yeah. What? I love the Minister Farrakhan. Look at the ass on him. Man, it's muscular. Now, hold on now. Hold on. Thank you. All right, shut up.
And you said Jesse Jackson was being silent, but they did get some kind of reaction out of him yesterday.
That's what he said. Get the microphone out of my face. Trying to be silent.
I would hope that the Nation of Islam and the ADL seems to be caught in a cycle of attack and counterattack. Give way to more reasoned dialogue.
Oh my God!
Yeah, that's a great intelligent statement. Guy just came out and said the Jews are responsible for the black man's problems, and that's the best Jesse Jackson could muster up. What a coward!
Play that again, because I think this is the most incoherent I have ever heard him.
It's time for some responsible dialogue. Yeah, with
he started
nitwits.
to say one thing, and then he switched directions about 3 times in the same sentence.
Yeah, well, he talks out of 3 sides of his mouth. All right, I'll give you a replay on that.
I would hope that the Nation of Islam and the ADL seems to be caught in a cycle of attack and counterattack.
First he says, I would hope that the Nation of Islam and the ADL, they are caught in a cycle. He didn't say what he hoped for.
No, and then he starts with they are caught in a situation where they're attacking each other.
What is it stuttering, John?
Got a black guy who's angry with your comments about the Farrakhan.
The Farrakhan? The Farrakhan. What? How could you be angry with what I said when I made so much sense?
No, you don't make sense.
Oh, boy. Here we go. You know?
You don't make no sense at all.
How dare you say that to me?
You know what I'm saying? I'm a black brother, and I stick behind what Farrakhan say.
What? Now, what do you think the black man's problem is? Tell me. I'm curious. Now that I have
Are you still eating pork?
Do you eat pork?
Nope. Pork is swine.
And do you drink?
Nope.
Then the Jew has no more hold over you, right?
I don't have nothing against Jewish people.
How many children do you have?
None.
Are you married?
No.
Are you a homo?
Nope.
Can you lower your radio?
Can I lower it?
Yes.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yes, minister. Are you a minister?
Am I a minister? Nope.
Yeah, maybe you're a new leader. So tell me what your problem is with anything that I've said.
Behind?
What are you standing behind? And why are you standing behind another man and not married?
What? I'm standing behind a black man that talks the truth.
Now, what is the truth?
The truth is that I believe everything he says.
You believe that the Jew is responsible for your problem?
No, the Jew is not responsible.
Then how? Then you said you believe everything he says.
He doesn't say that. See,
he always has said that.
If you sit down and really listen to what he said,
But what if I played you a speech where he said that?
See, that's the problem. See, you don't listen to what he says.
All right, so what is the black man's problem?
Nothing is what's the black man's problem?
Yeah, why is it that he's in such turmoil?
Why would he have a whole rally for black men if there was no problem?
No, he said, I'm having a rally.
Can I ask you, Robin, you're a black woman. Why do you sit there and let this man talk about your own people?
You know, you guys are all redundant.
Let everybody talk about everything they want to. I'm not here to shut anybody up.
You want her to censor me?
On free speech, is it not?
Do you want her to censor me?
But every time this man says something about black people,
every time nothing.
How come it always turns into a Robin?
Every time nothing.
How come you have the problem with me?
Right, yes.
You mean because
because
she is not into Minister Farrakhan, that means she wants to be white?
No, that's not true. But
and I have to jump to his defense. Why does Farrakhan need me? He says women are sluts.
Yeah, you like that? You think women are sluts?
Yeah. No, women are not sluts.
Oh, then you don't agree with everything he says.
He never said women were sluts.
Oh, stop it. When he was talking about the woman who was involved with Mike Tyson, he says, you women know what you do. You women know how you are. Oh, man.
He's a street thug. He's nothing more.
Wait a minute. Can I say one thing?
Yes.
You're going to be who you're going to be. He's going to be who he's going to be.
Well, I don't. Let me tell you something. Okay? If you're a nitwit who wants to sit there with him and 10,000 guys.
Why'd I have to be a nitwit?
Because you're a nitwit. If you sit and say, the guy says to you that your problem is, you know what you do? You believe in anybody you want to believe in. And I'll tell you something. The people you choose to believe in are not going to help you. You got to help yourself, my brother.
I'm helping myself.
Well, then do that. You don't need any leader. You know, there's no white leader. You don't need a leader. What is all these black leaders?
I don't need nobody.
Why do you have so many black leaders? What do you need a leader for?
I would like to know what you're standing for.
I'm standing for him and my people.
And what are you standing for? What does he say that you like?
Well, everything he says I like.
But you haven't repeated one thing that you particularly like.
I don't have to, because everything he says I like.
Yeah,
I bet you don't know what he says.
Yeah, I know what he says.
What does he say?
I went to see him before.
Were you there in the meeting?
At the Jacob Jefferson, I went to see him.
Yeah, and what did he say that you liked?
Everything he said was
What did he say that you liked?
Just like he said about Michael Jackson.
What did he
said? Michael Jackson got with the wrong people, which is the white people, that made him go down.
No, the wrong people were the young people.
No, so in other words, Michael Jackson was with the wrong people who made him go with young boys.
No, they're the ones that let his career down. He got with the wrong people.
Oh, I see. All right. Well, okay. Look,
what happened to him up until this point?
That he was with the right people.
You can't even prove that he raped those kids. You can't prove that.
It's not a question of that. The question is, what's he doing running around with young boys, period, and sleeping in a room with them for?
Do you hang out with do you be with kids?
Do I be with kids?
Yeah.
Do I be with kids? Yeah, I be with kids.
Yeah?
I be with kids in a normal way. I don't go to bed with them.
What's a normal life?
What?
What's a normal life?
I raise them.
Yeah?
I don't sit there and sleep with them and touch them.
You don't sleep with your kids?
No, I don't.
Why?
Because I'm not a pervert.
You gonna think somebody gonna say you're gay because you sleep with your kids?
No, I don't sleep with my kids because I'm not a pervert. You know what I'm talking about, and you know. Hey, listen here, you knucklehead. You think I'm gonna sit here and argue with a big dummy like you? You just tell.
You told me if you sleep with your kids.
I sleep with your kids.
You're a pervert, right?
The only thing I sleep with is your mother.
Yeah, but see, you're just trying to be funny. See, I'm not even going to feed into that because that's childish, you know what I'm saying?
I don't sleep with my kids.
I sleep with my mother. That's
the only time I did anything close to that was I showered with my nephew.
Oh.
But why you don't sleep with your kids?
You mean in a sexual way why I don't sleep with my kids?
No,
because I think it's perverted. That's why.
No, I'm not saying in a sexual way. You know what I'm saying? What's wrong if you sleep with your kids?
Listen, you nitwit. These are my children. You're going to compare my children to Michael Jackson inviting young boys over to his... Are you going to be that stupid?
Because if he was sleeping with children...
Okay. What is it, Stuttering John?
I got a white woman angry with him.
Of course. He's a nitwit. He makes all black brothers look bad.
Howard?
Yes.
Hi, Howard. This is Mimi from Jersey City.
Yes, Mimi.
Listen, I tried to get you the other day with Geraldo. He had a TV show on with the Ku Klux Klan. You know, I'm really getting tired of this, with this black stuff. They got a black program on Sunday, black
That's right. That's right. We love it, too.
Howard,
just like you Ku Klux Klan got all your shows, too.
Everybody be looking to kill white people in the streets. I'm getting tired of this.
That's right. We got to kill them.
Listen, you people better start taking responsibility for yourself. Yous are in this country. 300, I don't care who brought yous over here. You have to understand, everybody works for a living. I work 12 hours a day. I'm tired of giving my money to Social Security for people that are on Social Security. I'm getting tired of it. You people want to have baby after baby after baby.
That's right. If you don't like it, lump it.
That's right. And then you got morons like Farrakhan. You kill each other and blame the white people.
That's right.
Howard, am I wrong?
Listen, Hughes.
Howard, really, am I wrong?
You're the perfect representative. No, you're not wrong at all. What you just said.
She's not wrong because she's white, right?
You have black-on-black crime. I'd like to see Farrakhan sit down and you sit down and figure out a way to figure out why two black guys are shooting each other in the street.
That's the whole problem. You're talking white people oppressed you.
He's a coward. He ran away. He ran away from you, lady.
They don't want to hear. They don't want to hear the truth, Howard.
You scared him away, honey.
I scared him away. I tell you, I'm really getting tired of it.
Well, I can see that you're exhausted.
I am exhausted, and I love you.
Well, I love you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Howard.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, honey.
Boy, oh boy, she got a mouthpiece. Imagine being married to that. Madone.
Well, she got him off the phone.
Yes?
Management wanted me to point out that Mr. Farrakhan has never been convicted of any crime and that it's merely speculation.
What is?
I was putting him in the conspiracy to kill Malcolm X.
Well, he absolutely was not in the conspiracy. I don't even think he was old enough to be in the conspiracy to kill Malcolm X.
Oh, no, he was old enough. He was a grown man.
Oh, yeah.
How come when...
He said what?
He said things that... He even takes credit that he said some things that might have been inflammatory that would have led people to do that.
Right.
So he was around.
Oh, he was around, but he certainly wasn't in any conspiracy.
No. We don't know anything. He might have been, but we don't know.
He feels some responsibility.
Right.
How come when you talk about the mafia, like Italians don't call me up and go, Gary, how could you sit there? It's always the black people calling Robin up and yelling at him.
There's supposed to be some secret rule that we all have to take up for each other.
Yeah, well,
no matter what's happening.
It's always funny to hear that. All right, I got to take a break. Anyway, we'll be back right after these words.
Let's return to the Howard Stern Show.
James Garner wants to kick my ass. Did you read about this?
James Garner?
Yeah, the 100-year-old man.
The guy who used to play Maverick?
Well, I think a lot of these guys get old and they start to think they're Maverick.
Oh,
I think he thinks he's Maverick.
Well, he keeps bringing back that role. He's even in the movie.
Yeah. I think, like, it's like, the guy who played Tarzan?
Johnny Weissmuller.
Yeah, when he was getting really old and they locked him up in the old age home and he was going senile.
He thought he was his character?
Yeah, he thought he was... there you go. He thought he was Tarzan, and he used to run around the old age home in a loincloth and doing the Tarzan yell.
Now, where would he get a loincloth?
I swear to God he did. Same thing with Bela Lugosi. He thought he was Dracula, and they even had to bury him in his full cape and everything. Yeah. They start to believe... And I think James Garner now believes... How old is James Garner? About 70?
He has to be.
Yeah, he's got to be. I mean,
he's been around forever.
I mean, I'm almost 70, so he's got to be. So, I don't know. It's like, Rockford. It's like Fred Gwynn, the guy who played Herman Munster. You know what his last words were? What? Oh, Lily. oh, Lily.
Poor wife sitting there by the bedside.
Oh, Lily. Eddie. Grandpa. Goody, goody, goody.
I'm dead.
I'm dead. Cancer. Have another cigarette before I die.
So the point is that a lot of these old guys start to believe they start to think
they're this young character.
They're the guy.
Play. Yeah.
Rockford.
So what does he say?
Rockford.
He's a great guy.
He's a great guy.
I used to love that show.
He's the beef spokesman. Oh, I watched him on Lifetime.
I loved his Kodak commercial.
Oh, yeah.
He was the best spokesperson Kodak ever had.
Was he married to Marianne Hardley?
Yeah, that's his wife.
Oh.
All right. All right.
What a symphony.
What was that?
What a symphony.
Oh, you got to love it. You inspire us.
You get us going.
Yeah.
It's hard on a Monday.
I'm already up. I feel like it's Friday.
Yeah. I'm out of here.
I'm quitting.
And then I try to talk like myself, and Fred corrects me. Do you
right, yeah.
I do it, he says, a little lower.
Yeah, you never do you very well.
You don't sound like you.
You don't. Jeez. Jackie can't do impressions even of himself.
Even when he went to hoo-hoo, he didn't do that right.
You guys used to say, whenever I did an impression, I always sounded like me. Now I don't even sound like me.
No.
Total failure.
So Jim Garner, the guy who played Maverick, this is from... the Call Wire Service. It was in the Allentown Morning Call.
Okay.
All right, listen to this. Garner versus Stern.
That's funny right there.
One Maverick says he'd like to slap another. Now, isn't Jim Garner the guy who got out of his car in Los Angeles and then got his ass beat?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Wasn't that it?
Yes.
Billy, sit down and shut up, will you?
No talking in class.
Yeah. Oh, is he distracted? I knew this was good. This is not. You are not to show up tomorrow or any other day. I'll call you when I need you. He's walking around. He's talking.
He's whispering to Jackie. They're trading jokes.
Yeah. You're better off with cartoons.
Leave me alone. You get mad at me.
You get me in trouble now.
You're like the innocent kid in class.
All right.
He passed me to know.
Hey, you know what it is, Billy? I usually don't like to see anyone when I talk except Robin, so just hide your head.
He's heavier now.
Yeah. Put your gum on your nose. All right, here we go. Garner versus Stern. One Maverick says he'd like to slap another. Los Angeles. You'd think there was nothing but acrimony going on at the Winter's television press tour and preview. I don't even know what that means.
I don't know.
Already I'm lost on the first sentence. What's acrimony?
Well, that's bad blood.
Oh, and what's Winter's television press tour?
I don't know what that is. Winters.
Okay. For instance, Howard Stern meets James Garner, and you better duck. James Garner's like 100 years old, and every time he gets into fights every once in a while,
I don't even think they let him drive himself anymore.
He got in a traffic accident in Los Angeles, and he stepped out of his car, and some guy came in and punched him in the face, didn't they? So much for Rockford.
He's gonna take care of you, though. He thinks he can take you.
I'm gonna kick your out. I'm gonna beat your ass.
Your name Rockford?
Hi, my name is Jim Rockford. I'm gonna beat your ass. I'm pretty sure I could beat his ass.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, if you can't do it, I will.
Kick him in the knees.
All right. For instance, Howard Stern meets James Garner, and you'd better duck. Quote, he is the absolute epitome of slime, said Garner about Stern. You notice that all of these guys who never have had a bad word to say about anyone in show business, they've spent their entire careers being phonies and never fessing up when somebody pisses them off. The only one that they can talk about is me.
Yeah.
Did you notice now that's the new thing? James Garner's never met me. You don't know anything about me.
Yeah, I wonder how he can make these statements.
Who even knows?
What ticked him off?
And out of all the people he's met in his lifetime, in his career, I'm the one who ticked him off.
Even the guy who hit him, he doesn't have a bad thing.
No, nothing bad. In television, everyone is such a phony-ass baloney that they don't say a word about anyone. But me, he's going to kick my ass. I invite him down to the studio. Let him walk in here. I'll duke it out. I'll fight him.
Wait a minute. We need an opening for that pay-per-view event.
I'll box him when Geraldo boxes Joey Buttafuoco. How's that old
You
fart?
and James Garner and Geraldo and Joey Buttafuoco.
I'll do it with one hand tied behind my back.
Oh.
I'll back fist him right into his face.
Really feeling confident.
That stupid pussy. Here's a guy, James Garner. He hasn't been quoted his entire career. I've never read one quote from this guy. Yeah. Except to say, I don't know, I stepped out of my car and the guy punched me in the face.
It smarted.
It smarted really bad, and I don't even know why I was so mad. It was just a fender bender.
Rear-ended.
I was rear-ended. He is the absolute epitome of slime, said Garner about Stern, the syndicated radio host and star of a New Year's Eve pay-per-view television special.
What, did he watch?
I don't know. Quote, if somebody ever introduced me to him, I'd slap him right in the mouth, said Garner, star of the Rockford Files and Maverick.
Well, now he's blown it.
He
would have sucker punched you.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have known it was coming.
Yeah, well, now when I see him, I'll know to be on the lookout for those swift punches of his, that old fart. Quote, how could anybody let him go on television? That's just awful. Who is letting me on television?
Nobody.
Yeah.
What is he complaining
What's he worried about?
You're not on television.
Yeah, I'm going to be remaking Maverick. Wouldn't that be funny? Howard Stern is Maverick with my look.
Probably what Maverick looked like.
I'd be like, all right, get out of town. You big nose pussy.
No, it was always Maverick who was running out of town.
Because Garner's a pussy. He can't fight. He thinks he's on a movie set.
Yeah, he doesn't realize they put stunt people in there.
Yeah, Jim Garner, let me just tell you something. When you fight me, I'm not going to, do a choreography type fight. I'm going to hit you back.
There won't be any pulling of punches.
Yeah. Garner, who will star in the upcoming Maverick feature film with Mel Gibson and in Breathing Lessons, which is a good film for Jim Garner, because I think he actually takes breathing lessons. And in Breathing Lessons, a wonderful Hallmark Hall of Fame special that airs next month. Wonderful. But what is this?
Actually, it aired last night, as a matter of fact.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
I'm sure no one watched it. Had harsh words for others who air controversial or violent programming. Now, this is a guy who was in Maverick.
Yeah.
This is a guy who's now against violent programming.
And Robert, that was a detective show where if somebody was getting shot all the time.
Shot or getting their ass kicked.
Yeah, there was always a fight.
He said that television, to some extent, deserves the bad rap it's getting. And he doesn't understand that his show wouldn't be allowed to be on TV under these new
Now
rules.
that he can no longer do these roles, he's ready to criticize.
Yeah, now he's going to do family television. What a dickhead. What a stupid dickhead. Anybody got his phone number? I'd like to call him and wake his ass out of bed. Does anybody have the old age home he's in? Hello.
Him, you would call it home.
Hello, Crest Hollow Old Age Home. Oh, yeah, put on Maverick.
Sorry he's eating his dog food.
Yeah, sorry he's eating his dog food. I'm eating my dog food.
Crest Hollow Old Age Home.
Yeah, let me speak to Maverick.
He can't be disturbed. He's eating his dog chow.
Call back after dog chow hour.
Call back after he's done with his bowl.
Oh, okay. Maverick, you dick. What is it?
Would you like to hear some audio of Maverick?
Oh, really? Who's got it?
Some guy called. Apparently, he spoke to AP, so it comes over the AP audio wire.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, man, that's insane is right. Hello?
Good morning, Howard.
Hey, James Garner, my new enemy.
I got cool, but you have that.
Mr. Garner cannot be disturbed now. He's practicing his draw. He thinks it's 1890. and he's getting ready for a gun duel.
Hey, I have a new enemy.
There it is.
Wait a second. Wait. Dude.
Hold it.
Hold on.
Can't hear it.
Dude.
Wait.
Dude. Hey, dude.
Yeah.
Stop for a second.
All right. I just wanted to get it queued up.
All right. You got to help us out here. There's got to be a way for us to hear it. It can't just be on in the background.
All right. Well,
Did Gary work this out with you?
Yeah. Hold on. You want to hear it?
Yeah. Go ahead.
James Garner says the entertainment industry has a big responsibility to make programs that aren't harmful. He says there are far too many that are. Take that Howard Stern New Year's Eve special on pay-per-view, he says.
I couldn't believe that it was even on the screen. It absolutely was vile. It's not entertainment. It's some sort of titillation to a very dark side of human beings. If they ever needed censorship, that's where they need it.
Wait a second. That's not. Does anyone describe to this guy that it's not TV? That was pay-per-view. That was his example of what shouldn't be on television?
He's talking about TV, and then he brings you up.
He must be senile.
He bought the show, obviously.
Yeah. All right. What do you think the circumstances were? Get this off my screen. Mr. Garner, you don't understand. You paid for this.
What do you think the circumstances were for him to watch that on New Year's Eve?
Maybe he got shot in the head during the filming of Maverick. I have no idea. I'd love to interview this guy.
Like, how would that guy get it?
I don't know. Like, what was he doing New Year's Eve that he was watching the Howard Stern New
You wouldn't think that Maverick would be at home on New Year's Eve
this is the funniest...
paying for a pay-per-view special.
Maybe when they were shooting Maverick, he got hit with a rifle butt.
Or fell off his horse.
So he has, like, just shown a complete lack of understanding, like, completely non-intelligence.
First of all, our pay-per-view special was not violent.
No.
He starts off talking about violence on TV.
Well, maybe to him it was violent when the girl ate the maggots. Maybe he got violently ill.
But how could he see? You can't just see that by accident. You have to go to a little...
I mean, you'd have to sit down and really watch it.
Somebody had to hook him up with it.
Yeah. I'll send him the videotape, but I'm not sending him one of the Leroy Neiman posters.
No, don't give him a limited edition poster.
No way. No way.
No way! Maverick! Oh, yeah.
Don't you...
So,
That's wild. I love this.
Can I hear it again?
Yes, you can.
That was great. That's great.
I want to analyze it.
So they go to Jim Gardner and they say, well, what do you make of all this, they're against TV violence? And they figured he would say, hey, look, I did Maverick, I did Rockford Files. These were violent shows, I guess. But
by the way, this is Mary Lyons interviewing him off AP.
Yeah, it's okay. So,
credit.
Yeah, I don't really care.
He says the entertainment industry has a big responsibility to make programs that aren't harmful. He says there are far too many that are. Take that Howard Stern New Year's Eve special on pay-per-view, he says.
I couldn't believe that it was even on the screen. It absolutely was vile. It's not entertainment. It's some sort of titillation.
You mean it's not entertainment?
To a very dark side of human beings.
So that's what he wants.
If they ever needed censorship, that's where they need it.
Why can't people have their dark side entertained?
I don't know. And who is he to say what's entertainment? I don't know. I'll be honest with you, and I'm not just saying it because the guy's being nasty toward me. I have never watched Maverick once or Rockford Files.
Did you see that horrible Barbarians at the Gate?
Oh, no, I couldn't watch it.
I couldn't watch it. I put it on for 5 minutes.
What was that? Was that last night?
It was an HBO movie that he did, and everybody was raving about it. I tried to watch this thing. It was awful.
What was it about?
It was one of those...
like a Wall Street movie,
the takeover of what company?
I don't think I've ever seen James Garner in anything.
I think it was Nabisco and R.J. Reynolds fighting over something.
Rockford Files was one of those shows I'd come upon, and then I would just turn the channel.
Yeah, I never watched a complete show.
The only thing I ever saw him in was in Kodak commercials with Marianne Hartley. And those suck. So what's he talking about? I think he should be taken off television.
That's not entertainment, though.
But can you believe he doesn't understand the difference between pay-per-view and like regular television?
Well, can you believe this is a man? He's in his 60s and he's never rented a porno?
Yeah, sure. I bet you he's done more than that.
Yeah, I bet you if you could follow him around, you'd really see Vile.
Yeah. I just wish I knew how he ended up with the pay-per-view special New Year's Eve.
I wish he would tell us that.
But you know what it was?
Why couldn't that reporter ask the really important questions? What were you doing watching it?
And how can you say that wasn't entertainment?
He stayed for the whole thing, I'll bet.
Yeah. Bet you he knew who the winner was. I can't believe she won. What happened to Taboo?
That's probably why he was upset. His girl didn't win.
Taboo is my girl. That's the guy who punched me in the face.
Not only was it horrible, but his favorite didn't win. That's
right. You call that entertainment when a girl wins? He says some of these producers need their hands slapped a bit.
And I'm going to do it.
And until they back off and have some responsibility for what they do, you're going to get that rap. You can't go on to censorship. That's even worse. But there's a lot of stuff that doesn't need to be on. Listen to this guy.
Wait a minute. He just said you need to be censored.
Yeah. That's just pure greed, appealing to a very bad basic instinct in people. That whole paragraph didn't make sense.
I think he's going senile.
I was going to say, somebody better check his medication.
Belzer was there, too.
What did he say?
Well, I guess they didn't ask him about me, but it says one reporter was talking to Richard Belzer, star of the gritty cop show Homicide, when L.A. Law star Corbin Berenson verbally attacked him.
Yeah, I heard about that.
After angrily telling Belzer what to do with his anatomy in nasty four-letter fashion, Berenson exploded. You took our time slot. He's yelling at Belzer.
Can you believe that? He was upset because they put Homicide in the L.A. Law spot for a while.
What do you want? All I know is James Garner was yelling at me. Belzer and Corbin Berenson were yelling at each other.
But it wasn't like Belzer gets to choose the time of the show.
Poor Belzer finally gets on TV and he's being yelled at.
What was in the punch?
Belzer gets yelled at a lot.
Yeah. They all pick on him. Another target.
Belzer tried to calm him down and said, hey, man, we're all in the same family, said an amazed but mellow Belzer. There's room for everybody. Berenson was not placated. He told Belzer what to do with his body once again and then stalked off. Once again, it's always me that's ruining everything.
But he thinks that if it's on his TV, it's television.
Right. But,
the general meaning of television, that anybody could have tuned into it.
That was great. I can't believe you have it on tape.
You know what? Maybe some of the people who work for him thought he was going to be out, and they ordered the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
And then he was at home.
No, he was probably in the old age home, and he was probably upset that he was alone New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
And he didn't want to watch the Dick Clark show, so he turned us on. And then he was sitting there alone in his bed.
Probably.
In that bed that you press the button and it goes up and down.
Right, yeah.
He was probably masturbating, and then after he finished...
Yeah, he watched our show.
He clapped to turn the lights off.
He clapped to turn on the television, and there it was. Clap on. Clap off. Hey, this is great. Bring me another plate of dog food.
Magic. Just like magic.
Old age home is great. Oh, that's all right. That's the other guy. Okay, dude, thanks.
All right, thank you very much.
All right, bye-bye. I can't believe there was a guy ready to go with tape.
That's incredible.
What an amazing audience we have.
Perfect.
Anyway, so Maverick coming out against me and says he wants to slap me.
Oh, I hope you get to meet him now.
You think he wants to slap me or he wants to slap me on the wrist?
No, he said he was going to slap you in the mouth in that article you read. But he wanted to slap the producer's hands.
You think I ought to get a restraining order against him? Wouldn't that be funny if I could file a restraining order?
Yeah, really.
James Garner is not allowed within 100 feet of me. We'll take a break, and then we'll be back right after these words.
We're back with the Howard Stern Show.
You got to call this Jeopardy hotline, too, Robin.
Didn't we do that?
No, we played Let's Make a Deal.
Oh, I see. Okay.
That was a bogus thing.
Man, you lost all our prizes.
What was that number again? I bet you I could win now. But it was crummy prizes I lost. We called the Let's Make a Deal hotline. It's a 1-900 number. You can play Let's Make a Deal with Monty Hall. So I call up, right? And this, Monty Hall gets on and explains the game for like 5 minutes, which is which they charge you money for. They shouldn't charge you money when they were explaining the rules.
Yeah, you charge the money when you start playing.
Right. So then Monty Hall says, okay, press a button. If you win, you can trade up. So what do I win? I win like a pair of work gloves.
Right.
So I said to Robin, of course we got to keep going. I mean, I don't want work gloves.
Work gloves?
And the second one I get like a, fake nails or something. So the guy says you could, go again for the third box. Now, on Let's Make a Deal, you didn't get 3 different boxes. But if you risked your first prize, you always got a great second prize.
Right, like a washer-dryer or something.
Yeah, on the second, what are the odds of me, out of 3 boxes, winning the second time? I win and I get, like, fake nails. Hey, Gary, bring in that number. The number...
You're going to try it again.
Yeah, well, I just want to demonstrate.
You're going to spend $50 to win $3 worth of prize.
But what did I lose? Well, the third time around, I lost something good.
It wasn't that good.
No. It was bogus.
It was like, one of those screwdrivers with...
Yeah, electric screwdriver.
Socket wrench.
Screwdriver set. Want to play Jeopardy?
Yeah, let's do that. Maybe they have better prizes, like Jolly Time popcorn.
Yeah, Jeopardy is the cheapest show. It really is. I mean, you're talking about having people who are near genius on.
But if they win, they get tons of money.
You think they really get that much money compared to the knowledge they have to know?
But they knew that anyway.
Oh, so
it's not like they bone up for the show.
I watched last night. I don't think I knew one answer. You know what I mean? And it's like...
they really had a tough category on the other day. I was watching it, and they did this movie category. And I thought, oh, cool, I'll be good at this.
You didn't know one answer,
They were asking questions that were ridiculous.
In fact, I even think I wrote down one of their prizes. I swear to God, then I'm watching, and they literally, the prizes have gotten worse. You watch a lot of Jeopardy, right?
Yeah, I have the home, play along at home.
How does that work?
Easy. It's a calculator, basically.
Yeah.
So it's got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 500, and then it's got 2, 4, 6, 8, 800, 1,000. It's just got right or wrong. So when you know the answer, you press 200. If you get it right, you push the right button, and it adds it on.
Gary calls me and he goes, I won on Jeopardy. I beat everyone. I go, you didn't.
He beat everyone on TV.
I said, first of all, on Real Jeopardy, you got to buzz in, and don't tell me you knew all those answers.
What, are we going to cheat myself?
No, Gary. You just know what? I played you in Jeopardy and beaten you.
It's possible to win once out of every 50
And I suck at Jeopardy.
You were beating them to the buzzer.
Why? You can't tell. It doesn't work that way.
Then you didn't beat them.
Right. I beat them on my home game.
The easy ones you answered and you sat there and thought about.
No, I answered them before they answered them.
This is the Let's Make a Deal line?
Yeah.
Oh, you actually had it.
Well, I did.
I'm sure you lost it.
Well, I never had it. You got it out of the Inquirer. I never actually had the number. Now I have it.
All right.
Was that in the hot file?
Was that in our hot file? Did you have a hot file? Gary now is forcing me to look at his files.
Oh, yeah?
He's all excited because I finally showed him how to file stuff. And he's all proud of himself because he has like the Zookeeper in Philadelphia file.
Oh.
Then I took all our old files.
The Jessica Hahn file.
I just reorganized our filing cabinet, or my filing cabinet, and I took the Brother P touch and labeled everything correctly in little manila folders.
Good. It's about time you got organized.
How long has it taken?
This is now 6 years. No, but you know what it is? I finally came up with a system for him, but he never can come up with systems on his own.
No.
There's probably tons of stuff you could be doing. Why don't you sit down with Jackie? He's good at that. Let him go through your files with you. Would you do that, Jackie? Would you help him?
Yeah, if I have to.
Yeah, you have to.
Of course I will.
You should see the prizes on that show.
Well, I know you get Lee press-on nails.
Sometimes for second place you get a Lazy Boy recliner.
Yeah, that's the big one. Lazy Boy recliner. Who buys that?
Yeah, if you don't win any money on these shows.
Hi, I'm Monty Hall. Welcome to Let's Make a Deal. Now you have a chance to win great prizes, including jewelry, appliances, cookware, luggage, and more.
And this month's top prize is $200 cash, Monty.
So let's get ready to
Top prize is $200 cash?
Yeah.
Press 1 if you're calling from a touch-tone phone.
Oh, here we go
So
again.
how good can that jewelry be?
Thank you. Friends, I'd love to know a little bit about... So please enter your area code.
Oh, here we go again.
Now, we're being charged for this information.
What's my age?
37.
You should be timing how long you're
Press 1 if you're male. Press 2.
Well, we're a hybrid.
Now, here's how you play. Listen carefully.
Let's make a deal twice with every call. However, you can only redeem 2 prizes per household per day, or 1 fifth-level prize per month. And remember, you must be over 18 to win. If you've played before, you can go
Look how
right
long
into
this
the
is
game
going.
by pressing 4 on your telephone. Monty Hall will ask you a question. Answer it right, and you'll have the opportunity to choose what's behind the door. If you select the right door, you'll have the chance to claim that prize and leave the game. Or you can make a deal with Monty and keep playing to try for another prize.
Watch how bogus this one
behind
is.
the doors at the next level.
But be careful, because if you try for a bigger prize, you may not get it. If you get all the way up to level 5 and choose the right
I think we got the
door,
idea.
you'll get to keep that prize, and anytime you choose the wrong door, you're out
And
of
there's
the
no way to
game.
get past
If your
this,
prize
is
is
there?
in
No.
stock, we reserve
Congress
the
is
right
trying to
substitute a prize of
have it so that you can't be
comparable
charged.
value. If you want
Hey, Congress should stay out of it. If we're big dopes to keep calling this,
copy of the complete rules,
then it's our own problem.
This is what Congress can handle.
Yeah, Congress is looking into this.
306 Wilshire Boulevard.
Idiots.
7071.
So you've already
Beverly
paid
Hills, California.
over.
Now it's your
If it's
turn to
$1.95
play.
minute, you've already paid
Let's make a
$3
deal.
to get your directions because it's already been close to 2
On
minutes.
TV, I used to ask contestants if they had an unusual object. Since I can't do that now, I'm going to ask you a question. Ready?
Money. Just getting into it. Money. Oh, wow, it's me.
What kind of race is the Kentucky Derby? Press 1 for turtle. Press 2 for orangutan.
What are we?
Press 3 for horse.
I got this one, Robin.
Okay, I'll let you handle it by yourself.
I got it right.
Now there are 3 doors up on the stage.
Horse race.
Behind one of those doors is a valuable prize. Which door do you choose? Press 1,
Quick, Robin.
2,
I'll let you
or
choose.
3.
2.
You win. That way they keep you on longer.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I
That's
lost.
the wrong door. Here's Jane to tell you what you could have won.
You could have won a clip-on mini book light. But instead, you chose the wrong door.
Oh, what a
Good
fool.
try anyway. We hope you enjoyed playing the game.
If you'd like to play Let's Make a Deal again, press 1 now. If not, press 2. Remember...
Let's play again.
Yeah.
It's Tom's money. It's
We're
infinity.
ready for another game. Here's Monty Hall, and good luck.
Okay.
On TV, I used to ask contestants if they had
Uh-oh.
an unusual
Monty,
object.
please.
Since I can't do that now, I'm going to ask you a question.
Let me handle
Ready?
this. Monty. Monty.
Hey, Monty, over here.
Monty. That's just waste time.
What kind of race is the Kentucky Derby?
Stop it.
Press 1 for turtle. Press 2 for orangutan.
I think it's 3.
Press 3 for horse.
I got this covered.
What happens if you press the wrong answer? You go, you idiot.
You retard.
Now there are 3 doors up on the stage with me. Behind one of those doors is a valuable prize. Which door do you choose?
Robin,
Press 1,
do it right this
3,
time.
or 3.
Okay.
Oh,
Hey, what's with you?
that's the wrong door.
Zero again.
Here's Jane to tell you what you could have won.
You could have won a pair of mini speakers. But instead, you chose the wrong door. Good try anyway. We hope you enjoyed playing the game.
One more
Copyright
time.
1989, the Maltese Companies and Teleline Incorporated. Program operated by Teleline. Charges billed by AT&T as agent for...
Good, I don't have to worry about that. I'm at
Well,
work.
let's play Jeopardy.
Want to try it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see how good you guys are.
Let's see if Gary can beat the...
Yeah, Baba Booey, the champion. Why don't you apply? Why don't you take the test for Jeopardy?
Maybe I will next
Why
time.
don't you
it
do
comes
that?
around.
Why don't you do that?
I'd love
because
to
I
see
happen,
him go on
I happen to
And
know.
go in as Baba Booey.
Wait a second.
and wind up with negative points.
Now hold on a second. I'm going to tell you there's a lot more stacked against me.
And
than
wear
my brains.
the thing you wore on the TV show, that outfit, the giant head,
Metalusa?
Metalusa head,
There's a-
the alien head.
There's a lot more stacked against me than just my brains. You know, I applied to be on a TV show once.
Yeah.
On Joker's Wild.
Right.
But I don't have the right look.
Is that what they said?
Yeah. They said I was
What is your look?
Well, a friend of mine knew somebody that worked there. They looked at my file and said that I was too ethnic looking.
Really?
Yeah, they like people who, you know, more Midwestern looking and more animated.
Well, how come there's so many black people on game shows then?
They have to let...
Because they're animated.
They have to let blacks on
Yeah.
there. You have to. They ruin the look, but yeah, you have to.
You have to let them on.
They're probably like, you open up Gary's phone, it's a spick or something. You know what I mean? Like, it's such a racist concept. You know what I mean? Because you look like a Spanish guy.
Oh, absolutely.
So you mean Spanish people aren't allowed on game
Have
shows?
you ever seen one?
You know, you don't. You see blacks because you got to let them on.
They're
'Cause years ago,
rowdy.
you never used to have blacks. And you know, blacks are real good on that Bob Barker show. The blacks jump up and down. When they get called, they go wild.
Whenever they do a retrospective, they always have that big, fat black woman
Yeah.
who practically smothered Bob Barker with her breasts.
Because blacks really get into it. They enjoy life.
Did you ever see there's a videotape that goes around that's like outtakes from famous shows?
Yeah, I know. The black woman who jumps up and down.
And her top falls off.
Right.
Yes, she almost smothered him.
Why don't you apply to that Spanish channel and see if you can get on one of the Spanish game shows?
Because I don't speak Spanish.
Yeah, too bad.
That would be a drawback.
I took the test, though.
It'd be too ethnic for that channel.
I took the test for, you go take it for the Jack Barry shows, Tic-Tac-Toe,
right?
Bullseye, and Joker's Wild. And I took tests with like 100 people, and they kept about 15 of us.
Yeah.
And then they made us get up and tell a little bit about ourselves, and they took a Polaroid of us. And then...
That was it.
That was it.
The Polaroid did you in.
Yeah, pretty much. I had a beard and stuff.
Imagine you get a hold of this folder. Big teeth, Spanish.
Beard.
Can't enunciate.
That's too bad, man. I'd like to get you on Jeopardy, see how good you do. I bet you'd be negative 3,000.
If I was to get on Jeopardy, that would
why don't we just say, hey, Gary has been banned from TV shows because of his ethnicity?
We ought to start. Where'd he go to register your complaint?
We could do that. I could call Merv Griffin Enterprises.
Yeah.
And say, hey, this guy's been discriminated against. Can you let him take the test? Maybe you'd be fair.
He sits at home and wins every night.
Merv, you should be sensitive to all this kind of stuff.
No, I did not say I win every night. I win sometimes.
Yeah, you win.
It's a personal victory.
All I know is I played you in Jeopardy. You choked.
Oh, under your rules.
Fred. He knows everything.
Fred could win.
Fred wouldn't win.
No, absolutely. I've sat with Fred watching Jeopardy. It's amazing. He could definitely.
Really?
Fred could. I don't know if he could win, but Fred could definitely get to the game.
He's better than you are.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, then we should have no problem calling the Jeopardy hotline next. I should be winning lots of money on this. Yeah, Fred, you got the look. Yeah, you can play in Germany with that look. You can play the German version of Jeopardy.
Mein Kampf is the answer.
All right, we'll be back right after these words.
We're back with the Howard Stern Show.
Hey, Baba
Booey.
Yeah. Ready to play? Sure. Now, let me see here. Jeopardy hotline. Somehow I got a feeling we're going to get ripped off.
Again.
Me. 900. Sometimes you hear me going into queue with the telephone. Oh, excuse me.
This is Phone Jeopardy. If you're 18 or older with a touch-tone phone, you can win the daily
that's the same guy from the real Jeopardy.
The cost of the call is $1.95 per minute.
Johnny
and the
Gilbert.
average call is 5 minutes. Have fun and good luck.
$2.
Hi, I'm Alex Trebek.
Oh.
Welcome to Phone Jeopardy. And the chance to win a $500 daily cash prize and a grand prize of $5,000 by June 30th. And now, here's Johnny Gilbert. To verify that you have a touch-tone phone, please press 1 now. For identification purposes, please press in your 3-digit area code and 7-digit phone number now.
Oh, no.
What?
You know what that does?
Baba Booey.
Go ahead, do it. Baba
Booey.
Yeah.
Please press your 2-digit age now.
I have 3-digit age. Jackie playing.
If you do not wish to hear the rules, press the star button to play.
We need to hear the rules.
Now.
Yeah, we've never played this version of the game before.
There are 3 ways to win at Phone Jeopardy. Answer a final Jeopardy question correctly and you'll win a prize. There's also a daily $500 cash prize for scoring the highest points in the fastest time in a single call. Winning the daily $500 cash prize means you qualify for the playoff and a chance to win the grand prize of $5,000 in cash. And just for calling and leaving your name and address, you'll receive a Super Family Savings Book. In a moment, you'll be able to choose from among 3 Jeopardy categories. After you select one, your first question will be worth 100 points. Second question, 200 points, and so on. You'll be given 5 questions in each round, with up to 7 seconds to answer each question.
Okay.
We'll keep a running total of all your points and response times. If you miss a question in the Jeopardy round, you'll automatically go on to Double Jeopardy, where you'll pick a different category.
Whoa.
Score points in Jeopardy or Double Jeopardy, and you'll
This is going to be rough, because I got to keep hitting the...
To enter your response, follow the instructions.
To enter my response, I got to hit it into queue.
Press 1.
Because our phones are all screwed up.
Or 2 to hear the rules again. Now.
What's 1?
1?
Gary's already winning. See?
Phone Jeopardy rules. Write Phone Jeopardy rules. Post Office Box.
What did you do, Gary?
Grand Rapids, Minnesota.
No, we're writing
55745.
Right, here we go.
There are 8 different categories in Phone Jeopardy. Here are the three you can choose from
Is
for
Gary
the
playing?
Jeopardy round on this call.
We're all playing.
Okay.
Press 1 for famous people.
Let's do that.
Press 2 for world geography. For television.
Play television.
3. No, not yet. You got wait. Oh, 1 and 3 we want.
Press 1 for famous people.
We can only play one
Press
category
2
at a time, so
for
let's do
world
3.
geography.
That was
Press
television?
3 for television. You have chosen television.
Because we're in television.
Hear your response until after you hear the word now.
Okay.
For 100 points.
Go ahead.
The series set aboard the Pacific Princess.
Oh, Love Boat.
What is the... Press in the first 2 letters of your response now.
What?
The first 2 letters of your response.
Why did he do that?
L-O, you silly.
Oh.
What about the?
Nice job.
Oh, nice job.
100 points.
Shut up, Jackie.
This actress solved crimes as Jessica Fletcher.
Oh.
A Murder, She Wrote. How do you spell that?
No. The name of Angela Lansbury.
Oh.
Last name now.
Lansbury.
L.A.
Right answer for 300 points. Soap about the vampire Barnabas Collins that
Dark
debuted
Shadows.
in prime time in 1991. What is... Press in the first 2 letters of your response now.
Dark Shadows, right?
D-A, yeah.
D-A.
That's it. For 400 points.
I'm winning.
Right.
Featured silent siblings Daryl and Daryl.
Oh, that was the Bob Newhart
What
show.
is... Press in the first 2 letters of your response now.
B-O?
Yeah.
Hey, Jackie, your initials, B-O.
Sorry, that's incorrect.
Maybe they want to, it's Newhart. The name of the show is
Newhart.
E for Newhart.
Oh.
Now, choose your category for Double Jeopardy.
That's not fair.
Yeah, because we were right.
We were right.
Press 1 for U.S. history.
Nah.
Press 2 for music.
Yeah.
Press 3 for world geography.
Music. Bogus.
Music for 200 points. Peter Tork, Mickey Dolenz, Davy Jones,
We know that.
and Mike Nesmith made up this 1960s rock
M.O.,
group
right?
that sang I'm a Believer. What is the... Press in the first 2 letters of your response now.
M.O. You rap.
For 400 points.
Okay, go ahead.
Singer who came to a crossroads with her second album in 1989. Who is... Press in the first 2 letters of the last name.
Do it.
C.H.
Who's that?
Tracy Chapman.
C-H.
Very good. For 600 points. Team of the James, who recorded the LP Sweet Baby James.
Taylor. Okay.
Right.
T.A.
What is... Press in the first 2 letters of the last...
We're going to win.
Now.
T-A.
Right answer. For... Bach and this composer of Messiah were born in the same year.
Who's that?
Who was... Press in the first...
H-A. Yeah, Handel.
Handel. I knew that. H-A. I'm not good on my classical.
1,000 points.
All right.
The science of sound that forms the physical basis of music.
What?
What is... Press in the first 2 letters
science
of
of
your
sound that
response
forms the physical
now.
basis.
Come on, Fred. Come on.
Oh, the science of sound.
Hurry. Hurry. I'll just hit anything. All right.
Sorry, too much time.
Too much time.
The correct response was A-C for acoustic.
Acoustic.
For
Fred, you
Final
idiot.
Jeopardy.
All right.
If you answer incorrectly, the points you risk will be subtracted from your score.
What's our
Whatever that
score?
means.
If you answer correctly, the points will be added to your score.
I hate Alex.
Your
Trebek.
current point total is 2,600.
Oh, that's good.
The category for Final Jeopardy is music.
Music.
We're good.
Please press in the total number of points you would
What are you
like to
gonna
risk
risk?
in Final Jeopardy.
All right, here we go. Wait. 2,006.
Oh.
You have risked 2,600. In Final Jeopardy.
Oh, boy.
If this is correct, press 1. If incorrect, press 2. Now. Songwriter who teamed up with Johnny Mercer to write the Oscar-winning In the Cool, Cool, Cool of the Evening.
Uh-oh.
Who was... Press in the first 2 letters of the last name now.
Where are all you geniuses?
Try R-O, just for the hell of it.
Try E-B.
E-B?
E-B. We won.
wrong answer.
Wrong answer, you idiot.
Your total score is 0. To receive your Super Family Savings book,
I don't want
please
that.
say your
What
first
was the
name and
answer?
last name now.
Right.
Press any key on your phone when you are done.
They won't tell us the answer?
No, jerks.
In the cool of the evening.
Who knows that? You see, that's how they always get you in these things. They give you all easy questions, and then they give you a hard
that's
one.
Final Jeopardy. Always.
Because they know everyone's a retard.
Why did you pick music?
Gary picked it. And Fred, Mr. Music. I know everything. You know what? You guys would all fail on
We didn't pick the final category. That's given to you randomly.
Oh, that's how the game is played.
You didn't know acoustic, Fred.
Yeah, but no, I didn't.
Something wrong
I
with
didn't
you.
think it was a science.
Yeah, I thought you sit there and play that stupid acoustic guitar all day. You don't know anything.
Don't even know you're playing a science.
Yeah.
I'm an idiot savant.
You are an idiot. You're all idiots.
Thank you.
I got all the questions. Who needed you guys? The ones I didn't know, everyone didn't know.
You didn't know handle.
I knew that. I couldn't think that quick. I would have known that.
You know Tracy Chapman.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, you can't hear the beginning of the question.
Right. You know what you should do? Just take like this mic and swing it around and just play it by the speakerphone.
Yeah, because I'm going to tell you something.
Because it's too tough.
We cannot get a phone that works properly here.
You should have said you were working like, I don't know what you were working like one of those Japanese guys in one of those those steakhouses. When they're cutting up the shrimp.
Benihana. My hands are rolling around trying to hit the Q button, and I was like a Benihana chef. I'll come to your table and play Jeopardy. Are those still around, Benihana?
Yeah.
I don't know. There's something so bogus about that guy preparing it in front of you. You ever burn yourself on the thing?
No, I haven't done that.
Sure. I was pretty busy. I got busy during that. Let's get busy. That was good exercise, my upper body.
Oh, good. Now you don't have to work out the rest of the day.
Oh, I'm so tired.
You took care of that.
All right, we'll be back right after these words.
We're back with the Howard Stern Show. Here's Howard.
Hello, you're on the air in Los Angeles.
Hello?
Hi.
Is this Howard Stern?
Yes, you're on the air.
I'm on the air. Can I get off the air and talk with you privately?
Why? Oh, is this Sherry Lansing? Or is this Rupert Murdoch?
No, it isn't.
Who is it?
This is Christine Kazima.
Oh, it is?
Yes.
Well, you want to run for governor of New Jersey?
No. Have you ever heard of me?
No.
Are you famous?
This is what the Trump wedding was like. Everyone walking up to me go, have you heard of me?
Okay, I would like to tell you something. You know the Trump wedding?
Yes, I know it.
It was a fake.
I knew it.
And everybody's in on some kind of joke, the whole world. And I don't know if you...
What do you mean it's a fake?
The whole thing was staged.
It was a joke that Donald was playing?
Yes, the whole thing was fake.
How would you know?
Because I know what's going on.
How do you know what's going on? I mean, seriously, how do you know? Well, why would he fake it? I mean, why is that a joke?
Okay, because I have a...
I mean, like, why would they do that?
Okay, I have a reputation for being a hypocrite, okay?
Okay.
And Jesus is playing mirrors with celebrities and me.
Oh, he is?
Yes, and I can see that the whole public is laughing at you, Howard Stern, and you don't know what's going on, and I wanted to enlighten you what's going on.
Do you want to enter pay-per-view, the pageant?
Yeah, would you be with us New Year's Eve? Are you busy?
You don't believe me?
No, I believe you. I say, are you busy New Year's Eve? We've got a girl who actually is a lot like this. We call her the space alien.
Yeah. You don't believe that I'm the real one?
The real Jesus? No, I believe you're Jesus.
The real Christine Kazima, the hypocrite, that everybody says that I'm a hypocrite.
No, I believe it's you. I just think you're playing a joke on us.
I'm not playing a joke. The Trump wedding was a Trump. It was.
See why this has to be tight security?
It was a fake. Everybody. Okay. Why?
Now why do you say that? Let me entertain you for a minute because I'm fascinated by mental cases. You say it's a fake, but how would you know this?
Well,
if I stumped you already,
I just have this intuition that it was a fake.
Oh, I see. It's an intuition. Well, you're very intuitive, aren't you?
Well, why would he have... Why was... You said... I mean, I could tell you were surprised. I was surprised that you didn't know.
Mm-hmm. And what is this whole thing about Jesus? You mentioned Jesus.
And mirrors.
And mirrors. And celebrity.
Jesus is playing mirrors with everybody and with me. He insists on playing mirrors.
I see.
When was the last time you saw him? Because I haven't seen him in a while.
When's the last time you got laid? Mm-hmm. Well, not everyone understands. That cuts through everything.
You mean you don't believe me? You don't.
I believe
Why
you.
were you the only celebrity that was there? Why did you said Donald Trump? You said you felt like everybody was laughing at the wedding.
Listen. Let me say something to you. I know what you're talking about with the mirrors. I understand. What I want you to do is take one of those mirrors, put it near your ear, and look in, and you're going to see that there's no brain in your head. And you're going to be so shocked you're going to wake up. Do you hear what I'm saying? You're acting silly.
I already know there's no brain in my head. I've known that for a long time.
All right. Well, now the whole world knows it.
Have you ever received help?
Have you ever been institutionalized?
I don't want to get into my life story. My life story is very boring. I could just
All right,
tell.
so you spoke to Jesus.
I could tell that you are not. You didn't. I was listening to you this morning. I could tell that you didn't know what was going on. I mean, I could just sense surprise in your voice.
Were you ever molested?
I'm wrong. Okay, maybe
Were you ever
I'm wrong.
molested as a child?
I don't want to talk about my life.
Are you married?
I don't want to talk about my life. Is a big farce.
Were you ever molested as a child? Because a lot of people with problems were molested as children. In fact, I would say
maybe she doesn't remember. Can you hypnotize her?
I'll bet you. I'm going to hypnotize you now. I'm going to conduct an experiment. Are you open to it?
No, I don't.
Now listen to these words and repeat them after me. Oh, what a goose I am.
Yeah, I did that when I was like 10 years old.
Oh, what a goose I am.
I don't care. I don't care what you all say. I don't care. I'm still going to live my life my way.
You know, I bet you were molested by the doctor as you were coming out. Maybe that's what happened.
Maybe she was molested by the person who did the sonogram.
Right. So you a very religious woman?
No comment.
Have you ever met Jesus?
I don't want to talk about it.
But you mentioned Jesus.
You talk to him all the time, don't you?
Well, I already,
Did you ever date O.J. Simpson?
Well, I already said what I had to say. I just feel like there's a lot of celebrities laughing at you, that everybody's in on something that you, Howard Stern, are not in on. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong.
Are you saying that I was a practical joke arranged on me by Donald Trump and Marla?
No,
millions
not
of dollars?
not by
Jesus
Donald Trump
in the
and
mirrors.
Marla. By Jesus Christ himself. But not on you. The joke is on me, but you are my mirror, and as far as I can tell, you didn't find out yet.
No, I found out, but I didn't know that I was your mirror.
Oh, yeah, because I have this a reputation for being a hypocrite.
I know you do. You're the hypocrite.
You're Christine the hypocrite.
You're Christine the hypocrite.
That's right.
Yeah. All right, you poor soul. You poor wretched woman.
Merry Christmas.
Listen, are you tuning in New Year's Eve for the big pay-per-view? Because, believe it or not, there's about 50 contestants as goofy as you are. I think you're going to really relate to a lot of the girls in the pageant. Wait till you see them, and they're all going to be on live. It's going to be like one big...
You don't want to be there.
Oh, no, I don't tune in, because when you guys, when you guys start getting on my case, when the media gets on my case, I don't tune in.
All right.
Have we been on your case before?
We have been on your case.
Yeah. You guys have been on my case lots of times, and the media and everybody, and it's happened a million times.
You mean you can tell
Since
sometimes...
1986, and all I do is tune out. I don't even listen to it.
So you can tell when I am talking directly to you. I didn't know if you could. You know, there are times...
Oh, yeah, I could tell when the media's getting on my case.
Right.
Lots of times. And then I tune out right away. I can't take it.
Right.
No, we're sorry about all the times we did it.
Oh, no, I don't take it personally.
I knew you didn't. That's why I did it. If you took it personally, I wouldn't do it.
I don't take any of all the stuff personally.
Good.
Well, listen, you've taught me something today.
That's probably smart.
You've taught me something today. And you know what you taught me? I have to start screening the phone calls. All right? All right, you hypocrite.
Okay.
Very good. And we love you. And Jesus loves you.
I know all that stuff. Bye.
How old are you?
I don't want to talk about it.
But we know so much about you already.
Go smack your head against the padded wall. All right, very good, honey. All right, listen, Gary, put those bars up across the door. Everybody lock yourselves in your home.
Isn't that amazing?
She's a hypocrite.
She's known for that. She has a reputation.
No, the media makes fun of her. We got to take a break. We'll be right back.
This is the Howard Stern Show.
Is this the coolest thing, man? Your uncle is Ted Kennedy, and he takes you to a bar and gets you laid?
Man, oh, man. You know, it's funny because I'm reading about Willie Smith.
Harry, you read too much.
Who was the nephew. I knew you'd be on the phone today, and I knew Joan would call in today.
I am here, but I am not talking to him.
Did you read this article, Joan, from the Post? I should fax this to you.
Yes, I've read it.
Did you see that your former husband was running around in a T-shirt only? chasing some young babe around the compound down in Palm Beach?
Now you understand why our marriage was ruined. Our marriage wasn't ruined because of that. Because I wasn't young enough or perfect enough. Oh.
You just weren't a different girl every night, apparently.
The New York Post is a disgrace.
No. If this is true, you are a disgrace.
You are innocent until proven guilty. That's right. Thank you, Joni.
Well, which one of you has the law degree?
Did they spell my name right in the article?
They didn't even mention you. Thank goodness. You don't want to be mentioned in articles like this.
So you say Ted was in a T-shirt?
T-shirt only.
That's birth control. Now, hold it a second. I look good in a T-shirt.
Oh, I wish I had a picture.
You don't want that picture. You'll be turned off to men forever. Joni, your alcohol breath is birth control.
Oh, dear.
My alcohol breath. But let me tell you something. When I was with you, I was well-groomed. I was in shape. Shape is relative. You should see the bodies on these young girls at Obar. And I will admit I was at Obar.
Well, I noticed that when the press was asking you whether you had gone out on Friday night with the younger Kennedy cousins.
No comment.
Yes, that's what you said then.
No comment. That's nobody's business if I go to a bar. If I go to a bar.
You said, however, it was your typical Easter celebration.
I did say that.
So I guess every year you chase someone around wearing a T-shirt only.
I was in a T-shirt.
Where were your trunks?
Where were your trunks? Why were you in a T-shirt? Why were you never in a T-shirt with your wife? Because, I have a good explanation, but nobody seems to care.
Okay, go ahead.
There you go, When he gets nervous, he says error. I always say error. That's part of my Boston heritage. I was in a T-shirt because I was drinking tea.
Where was the rest of your outfit?
If I was drinking soda, I'd be wearing a shirt with a soda shirt. If I am drinking, excuse me?
What? Nobody said anything.
When I am drinking tea, I had tea with vodka and scotch and hot young broads. And it was very hot in the house. The air conditioning wasn't working, and my penis couldn't get any air.
Oh, stop it. Just let me tell you
that. You hear this?
There were 2 women in that bar.
There were 2. There were a lot of women in that bar.
Well, there were a lot, but 2 that you left with. You'd retired to that little couch area with the girls and the cousins.
There was so much women in that bar, I needed oxygen for my penis.
And you left with these 2 women. The brunette, the dark-haired woman, apparently went with you. Yeah, dark-haired, dark-eyed, and dark-skinned.
I like them with dark-haired and dark skin. I like that.
Oh, dear.
I don't have those things. That's why I like it. Terry, don't you cry. This isn't any of your concern. It is my concern. My son was there. I don't want my son raised this way. It's too late. He's come over to the dark side.
So a near-naked Ted Kennedy.
I wasn't near naked. I had on a T-shirt, and it was one of those long T-shirts. I was not nude.
Chased her around.
If I was nude,
the
people.
Mansion. What?
She had dark hair.
Well, it says dark-eyed and dark skin. I'm assuming she had dark hair.
No kidding.
Yeah, the other one was the dirty blonde, and she was a brunette.
Ted, you were with her. She had a bag over her head. What? What is he talking about, Robin?
I don't know. There was no bag. What are you talking about?
I did not know what color her hair was. I put a bag over her head. I have bags left over from my marriage.
Oh,
what are you? Oh, my God. That is just wrong. On Easter, some people hunt for eggs. I hunt for private parts.
No.
Happy Easter to all. Come on, get a sense of humor. I'm a senator. A lot of women are attracted to me. What is wrong with that? My son is a grown man.
You think this is appropriate
yes, I
for
do.
a father to carry on in front of his son?
Yes, I do.
Running around half naked after a young girl.
Are you listening, Ted? Is she getting... Obviously, I don't get through to you. Please. Please. Hey, when is the fish holiday? So you can
fish
drink.
Holiday?
Where Joni drinks like a fish.
Oh,
please, why don't you piss off, honey? Hey, I was your wife, and never mind that I was your wife. Never mind that Hey, listen to me. Listen to me. That is our son you are talking about. That is what we share in common, Mr. Kennedy.
Well, you know what
Senator
Kennedy. They're saying
Mister. Excuse me, Robin.
Oh, okay.
Excuse me. Excuse me. The girl was pissed drunk. And was sober. Was she drunk?
Well, you had some cocktails.
Oh. Well, then she must have been drunk. And believe me, Joni, compared to you, she was sober.
Oh.
I don't drink anymore.
Well, they say that the cousins were trying to keep up with your ability to imbibe. And that's probably where all the trouble started.
I enjoy a Chivas Regal, so what?
But
how dare you?
Nobody can keep up with your ability to drink.
Oh, so that's a bad thing.
That's how Joni probably got into trouble.
You cannot keep up. You be quiet. Why is everyone on my case?
Because you're the patriarch.
Hey, I recall a time you were chained to a refrigerator, my dear. Nobody wrote that up in the paper. And if I run around without any underpants on so I get some hair to my penis, why do you all have to make a big deal about it?
I'm not a senator, thank you.
And I'm with a young woman. Every one of these guys here from the New York Post on down to Bill Hoffman, they're all looking for young girls. Young chicks are so fine.
Well, anyway, let me tell you that this young brunette says you didn't catch her.
No, I did not. I was too slow. Oh, my God. You don't even know what you're saying at this point. Are you drinking? I have not had Chivas Regal since that night. And let me tell you something.
What?
Maybe I was running around without my underpants on. That is true. All right, maybe I'll admit to that, but I needed oxygen in my private area. Not like you, Joan, with your panties off. You look like roadkill raccoon.
Oh, gee. Now, that wasn't
Oh, you're not fighting. You're just fighting.
That was not.
I don't mind talking about it.
You know the other thing I thought was funny about this? Maybe if I change the subject.
Is she crying?
Yes. What I thought was funny was the young woman you were with, she called the Post because she was very upset about the way she was depicted in the article yesterday. She says it made her seem like she wasn't a part of the social scene.
She isn't.
That she wasn't a regular at O-Bar, and that she was like a little girl. She didn't get goo-goo-eyed when you walked in.
The boys and I had a field day. These girls...
And that you approached her. She didn't approach you.
Oh, but like that makes a difference. Like that's a relevant issue. Please.
Well, anyway, all the attention is now turning to your nephew, William Smith, the guy who's studying to be a doctor.
See, Joni, it's not our son. Oh, stop it, you crybaby. Who is the focus of attention?
Willie Smith. He goes to school at Georgetown University studying to be a doctor.
Don't know him.
Had one
don't know him. I never heard of him.
Oh, stop it. It's your nephew.
I don't really know him that well. You know him just fine. I am so embarrassed by this, Robin. Could you please stop?
No, I have to tell the rest of the people.
No, you know what it is? Do you know what it is? Why don't you talk directly to me? Why do you have to talk to her?
Her?
I am so embarrassed, Robin. Oh, go ahead. If he wasn't so rich, I'd be sorry I ever met him.
Oh.
I swear to I don't drink anymore, but I need a drink.
No, you don't want to do that.
Ted, you were nude. I need a drink. Excuse me, if the sun comes up, you need a drink.
Stop.
What are you talking about there? I don't need a drink anymore. I'm off that.
How does that make you feel, though, when you hear that your wife starts thinking about drinking because of your antics?
Oh. That's it. That's how he argues. E-I-E-I-O. E-I-E-I-O. That's right.
Convincing.
I don't know what to say about any of this. I'm no comment. That's it. It's closed. Case closed.
But anyway, let me just tell you this, because this sort of reminded me of Howard Stern.
He is scum. He needs to be taken off the air. I am behind a movement to see him taken off the air.
Oh, not your antics don't hurt anyone. They don't influence people in a negative way.
He's a bad influence on children.
Oh, listen.
A bad role model.
It says here that your nephew William only gave one wild party.
Are we forgetting that my brother Jack Kennedy, president of these United States, humped his way onto a $50? Another weekend like this, and I'll bump George Washington off the dollar bill.
Well, you are a hero in some circles, I must admit. It was after some tough exams, one of his neighbors said. He had about 10 friends over to use his garden hot tub.
Every day.
The women didn't have too much on.
The boy is studying to be a doctor. What's wrong with you? Don't you know anything about medicine? Call yourself a nurse.
The rape occurred on a stairway that leads to the beach from the mansion. After the two apparently had gone for a walk on the beach, then there was some coercion and forced sex on the stairwell.
Oh, my. Oh, my. Oh, my. Oh, my. What are you, what are you? Oh, my, oh, my. What are you, a school teacher? Oh, my. I'm not saying anything. Eric, good.
I have no more to say.
Very good. That's case closed. Goodbye.
I just can't believe we're talking about a United States senator.
You're not. You're talking about someone else. Goodbye.
Well, there they go. You gotta take a break.
When he's off, he's not a senator. And they're saying John has nothing to do with it. He really was out of the country or someplace else.
The kid's 47 years old. Let's stop calling him John.
Well, that's never mind.
All right.
Maybe that girl was drowning and he was giving her the hump of life.
I've never heard of that.
Hey, I thought you hung up. All right, we'll be back right after these words.
You're listening to The Howard Stern Show. Once again, Howard Stern.
I've been trying to clean up the office here and go. You know, what I tend to do is every day I go through the newspaper or I write little handwritten notes to myself about what I want to talk about on the air, and then I never get to them, and then I throw them in a bag.
Yes, a bag, not a briefcase, not a folder.
No. And then I start carrying shopping bags back and forth to the station because I have all this great material.
And it's so easy to find things in a bag.
Yeah. So what would you suggest I put them in? So I, of course, have all this stuff. I put it in a folder, but the folder is filled to the brim. And
well, that's the whole point, that you can't get so much in it. You'd have to continually weed out. Yeah, and you know what my problem is? No longer necessary.
You know what my big problem is?
What?
I can't weed anything out. I think it's all good. So in an effort, first of all, I happened to find this on the floor yesterday. I don't know if you want it. This is I found a chunk of your hair.
Where'd that come from?
It was somewhere.
No, you know what that is? That came out of a pocket. That's an old braid.
Oh, well,
that was from my first set.
Ever since Robin got braids, you find chunks of her braids.
Every once in a while, you'll find one laying around.
I guess when they weave it into your hair, occasionally they fall out.
Oh, sure. My hair was very short in the back. It's still, every once in a while, they still fall out.
I see. All right. Well, I have it here just in case you need it.
No, I think you ought to keep that
one.
Can I? You know, for keepsake, yeah.
You mind if I hang it on my wall?
Press it in a book.
Gary, hang that on my wall in my office. Okay? Thank you.
What, do you think I'm going to put it back in?
Yeah, why not?
I don't know.
I don't know how expensive those are. There's a whole bunch of articles. Gary was helping me go through articles. He found some stuff. What did you find?
Well, first of all...
this is stuff I never mention on the air. I forget to mention it.
Was that in your bag, by the way, that piece of hair?
Yeah, I had it in the bag. I got it out, yeah.
In Cleveland, I don't know if you had a chance to talk about our ratings, but we had really great ratings in Cleveland, like men 18 to 49, you had like a 22 share. But there was one rating in particular, men 18 to 24. Do you know what your rating was?
No.
Do you hear him breathing?
Yes, it's horrible. I thought no one was noticing but me.
Oh, it's making
me wheezing.
sick.
He wheezes. He doesn't eat healthy. That's his problem.
Yeah, we keep some oxygen around.
Gary, what's going on with you, man?
I don't know.
Your nose whistles and...
you're right. I don't
Are you not getting enough sleep, pal?
No, plenty of sleep.
Yeah.
I don't go out. I mean,
Am I putting too much pressure on you?
No, not this week.
I don't feel like I am.
Not this week.
All right, go ahead. Gary's been going around telling everyone that while I was writing my book, there was a lot of pressure on him. You know, I asked him. I literally asked him to work for about 12 days straight, and it got him completely crazed.
No, I never said anything like that. I said that since the book came out, the office has been crazy. I never said that.
No. In fact, This
was during the writing of the book.
I have this on videotape because this is part of the backstage tape. Mm-hmm. And you're talking about, the book, you're bitching about how hard you had to work.
It was a little nuts. For like a month, we worked every day till like 7 or 8 o'clock.
For about 12 to 15 days.
About 30 days.
Okay. All right, well, whatever.
It's not much in a lifetime.
And one time you had to come
out
to my house
do it, Rob?
on the weekend.
What do you think
Why don't you work like a dog for 30 days? Let's see what happens.
I work like a dog every day of my life, thank you.
Right, except it's, just so that you can put that picture on your wall.
Why do you compare your situation with Robin?
Because Robin's always right there.
Yeah.
Like, you have something to say, and then all of a sudden it's not you that is bothered, but it's you and Robin that is bothered.
But why would it be that Robin would, why would you say to her, why don't you work hard? You don't feel she works hard?
Well, because Robin immediately jumps right in to accuse me that I don't work hard.
I never said that.
No, you do, but she doesn't. But you get very freaked out by working.
No, but Robin just says, what did you just say, Robin?
I said 30 days is not a lot in a lifetime.
Right. In other words, you don't think that you agree with Howard. You don't think that I work hard. That's not a lot.
No, I'm just saying 30 days isn't a lot to work hard for 30 days.
Yeah, I mean, but it wasn't even 30 days. It was like maybe 12 to 15 days.
I didn't say it was awful. I said we worked hard for 30 days. I didn't say I hated it.
It was 12 to 15 days.
Howard said you were complaining about it.
Oh, I got it on tape. And then he tries to deny he complains about it, but I have it on tape, so he can't deny it. All right, go ahead.
In Cleveland, men 18 to 24.
Right.
You have a 40.9%.
Wow. Woo. 40. That means every man from 18 to 24 years old, you'd say that one out of every two
just about
listening to the radio is listening to us in Cleveland.
Our program director wrote on here, this is the highest share I've ever seen.
Really? Well, he's had his head in the sand so long.
Also, I have an article here. The title is Allow Stern to be Stupid by some guy named Mike Barnacle. But right down here, he says, Harold Stern is a degenerate who also works for Infinity Broadcasting.
Yeah, I've read a bunch of articles about me where the articles start out about how much everyone hates me. Is that the one?
Well, no, here's another one.
There's a whole bunch of guys now finally writing articles saying that it is censorship what the government's doing ever since the government went out and started fining Infinity Broadcasting by making them unable to do business by selling and buying radio stations.
That's what finally got to people when they stopped the sale of radio stations.
Yeah, they finally caught on that like what the government's doing is wrong. Everyone's kind of happy that the government's going after me, but now it's even scaring them to the point that they have to write articles about how much of a skunk I am.
Yeah, when they start affecting commerce.
Yeah, but they say it's basically that I'm a skunk. There's nobody in the world that likes me. This is here. I got to read you one article. I got to just read you this the way it starts out. Oh, that was good. Probably just knocked all the microphones off. This is some setup in here. Why don't we join the computer age? Are you still on?
Yeah.
Oh. If a book or something falls on our board, it literally knocks the whole system out.
Everything has to be checked now.
Now listen to this guy, the way he starts his article about me. You got to hear this. This is the way he starts it. Everyone hates Howard Stern. Now, gee.
I guess we don't count.
This is by a moron named John Carroll. John Carroll is head of Carroll Creative in Boston. This is a guy who has an advertising agency.
Creative.
Yeah, he has an advertising agency in Boston.
So he knows people.
Yeah. He's real successful. He's in Boston in an advertising agency, I guess. And he's head of Carroll Creative, which evidently is his company.
Yeah, he's the president because he named it.
And he evidently must have taken a survey and said, everyone hates Howard. Everyone hates Howard Stern. Mainstream media types, the Federal Communications Commission, decent, upstanding Americans. Mike Barnacle. Hating Howard Stern is, as Wilford Bramley used to say, the right thing to do. Stern's show of last Monday, for example, might help explain the universal loathing. First of all, I guarantee you if I went to the phone now and did a survey of who listens to my show, I think you might find some decent and upstanding people.
Yeah, how dare they?
Yeah, and I bet you some of them have better jobs than John Carroll, head of Carroll Creative in Boston. Coming off a 2-week Stern vacation, Stern managed over the course of 5 hours to, 1, suggest that a female caller do a strip act with her recently deceased mother in order to get on the Montel Williams show. Yeah, well, I think that was pretty well... That was pretty well sarcastic, wasn't it?
No, somebody was actually going to do that.
Yeah. Number 2, what is it?
May I add, in talking about your audience, that your audience is among the highest paid, best educated, owns homes, families.
But they're not upstanding.
I mean, the qualitative research.
But they're not good people, according to this guy. They're not upstanding people. They probably did it dishonestly.
The qualitative research is very, very strong on the Howard Stern audience.
Thank you, Tom. Tom Chisano, our general manager, checking in with some information. How he knows this, I don't know, but he seems to know. How do you know that?
Because I do nothing but find out these kind of stupid facts.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, well, at least you admit. Straw head to the rescue. Anyway, number one, so the first thing I did when I got back from vacation was suggest that a female caller do a strip act with her recently deceased mother in order to get on the Montel Williams show. Of course, I was referring to Montel's wife and Bambi Jr. and Bambi Sr., her mother. But I guess it went over this guy's head. Described in lengthy detail the sex he had with his wife on a trip to the Caribbean. Was that bad? 3, yell at a hysterical woman who called from L.A. during the earthquake, telling her she was stupid to live there. Welcome to the Howard Stern Show. Well, what's wrong with that advice?
By the way, that
sounds like a very funny show.
Especially, in particular, it was a woman who said that she could afford to move to New York and live anywhere.
And they were planning to.
Yeah.
That woman sent you 4 dozen roses yesterday and thanked you for helping her out.
Yeah. Well, of course, this went all over this guy's head. I helped that woman.
He doesn't give you the aftermath that the woman was calm before she got off the phone.
Right. So anyway, this guy then does a whole article about how, you shouldn't advertise on the show and how much I suck and all these other things.
Oh, people can't figure out what they want to do on their own. They got to wait for this guy to write an article to tell them.
Yeah. Well, this guy's so scary successful, John Carroll, that he evidently knows about how everybody hates me. So the point is...
why are people listening and buying advertising?
Well, because everyone hates me, I guess. I don't know. But what a statement to make. What an irresponsible statement. Everyone hates me. Did he do a survey?
Support it.
I don't know. I walk down the streets. I don't get a lot of hate. I don't know. I've never even once had an encounter.
You mean all those people are tuned in Boston to hate you?
Yeah, that's why we went to number 1 in Boston. It's all dirtbags with radios.
Who hate you?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you ought to check out this woman that wrote, I'm sorry, that wrote a review. This woman that wrote a review of your book, she hated it.
Yeah.
The opening line is, men like Howard Stern used to hide under rocks. Now they hide behind the First Amendment. And the whole thing goes on to say how your entire life you blame everything on someone else. First it was your mother's fault,
right,
and your father's fault, and then it's the FCC's fault. But at the end she says, read his book if you want, but you can save $23 and get the same effect by flushing a $1 bill down the toilet and imagining moment by moment its journey through the sewer system all the way to West Point Lake.
Yeah, that's a good one. You know what? I noticed backlash that when you go out and promote a book, and when my book first came out, don't forget I hadn't done any press interviews for years.
Yeah.
And when the book came out, I got a lot of positive reviews and a lot of good vibes going on.
A lot of positive articles.
Like, hey, Stern really has arrived, and, maybe we've been too harsh and all this kind of stuff. And then about 2 months into this wave of publicity, and then when I went and did the book signing and thousands of people showed up, and everyone we went to, 10,000 people would show up, 15,000 in Philadelphia, 25,000 people, all of a sudden you found that all of the press was so positive, and then all of a sudden there was a backlash press. And my public relations guy, I hired a public relations guy for this.
Mm-hmm.
He said, this will happen. He had warned me about this. He said, at some point you're going to have to cut off because then they only have one thing left to write, which is negative articles. Because you've had so much positive press that they've got to find an angle. And sure enough, it started happening. He says, you will see. Now you will get the wave of, isn't there too much Howard Stern? Here the press have been bugging me for interviews and calling me a slime ball because I wouldn't talk to him. And then when I talked to him, they said, isn't there too much of him? You can't win with these idiots. It's really startling. And it's amazing how good public relations people know exactly how they're going to react. It's weird. They're predictable. Isn't it weird?
It's sad.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing real going on. It's just the wave. It's the way things are done.
Yeah, it's a very ordinary way things are done.
Yeah.
First, there's a bunch of articles talking about how you haven't talked to them in a long time. Then the reviews on the book came out, and because the book was good, they wrote a lot of positive reviews. And then, as soon as this thing went into overdrive, when I started doing hyperspace, when I did all the book signings and stuff, and people finally realized that we have a lot of fans and stuff, and they weren't some dirtbags. Then it was like unbelievable press, TV coverage, everything. And then it kicks in. You get a couple of female reporters who talk about, or reviewers who talk about what a sexist dog I am, and I'm a pig, and my book sucks, and my pay-per-view is raunchy, and it ended my television career, which, of course, I never had a television career, but now it's ended it. Remember that? You would think I had a Fox show, and it was pulled off the air.
Canceled it.
Yeah. And all that happened in reality was they came out and they said to me, here's some money we'd like to offer you. And I said, I'll pass. I don't understand what show you want me to do. I want to do business with you guys maybe in the future. But and they said, are you sure? Are you jerking us around? Do you want to do a TV show? I said, yeah, I want to do a TV show eventually, but this isn't the right money for me, and also I don't hear what the show is. I'm not sure what it is. It sounds like there's 50 different ideas floating around. And then the next thing I know, I'm reading about how Rupert Murdoch was sitting at home New Year's Eve watching my show, and now I suck. I mean, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. I'm not even allowed to turn anything down. I knew that would happen to me. I knew it. Didn't I say it would happen to me?
That's what you said. You kept saying, I'm not going to talk about this stuff because as soon as if I said anything, then I would be the one who got turned down.
Right.
It was all over. I don't want to be mentioned in these articles speculating on the replacement of Chevy Chase because then it'll turn out that I lost.
Right.
You said that right away.
Yeah, but I knew this would happen. The first couple articles were, well, Fox is deciding on Rosie O'Donnell, Greg Kinnear, or Howard Stern. I said, boy, now there's a tough decision. Greg Kinnear, who can't get a rating on his own.
All of you lost.
Yeah, Rosie O'Donnell, who can't go anywhere. I mean, God knows who would watch her on TV. And me. I said, gee, that's good company. And then they sit you down, they ask you for a meeting. I had a meeting, and they said, listen, we love you, we'd love to have you on. And I said, well, okay, how much does the job pay, and what is the job? They described it to me, and I said, right now, I'll take a pass. And the next thing I know, I'm reading about how I suck.
But the point is, Rosie O'Donnell and Greg Kinnear, they don't get articles later on about what blew up in their face.
Yeah, what happened to Rosie O'Donnell? Why did
to make Rupert Murdoch not want
Rupert Murdoch was watching her horrible stand-up show on VH1 and came to his senses, for God's sake.
But they don't write that.
Yeah. Then I have a meeting with Paramount Pictures. They come in like whining and dining me, like you've never been romanced before. Do you want to make a movie? Okay, I'll make a movie. What do you want? Oh, we want a movie off the book. Okay. Here's your producer. I talked to the producer. I like the guy. I had good ideas. I said, I'm ready to go to work. How much does this pay? Well, nothing. You go out and you write, and then we'll give you a percentage of the movie, but it's a go movie. I said, it doesn't sound good to me. I don't know. I never heard of that. I didn't write a book for free. I'm not in the business of working for free. Oh, this is the best offer anyone in movies has ever been made, they say. I said, you're kidding.
Work for free?
Work for free.
What, are the other people paying?
It's a gold picture. It grows from $1. I said, listen, I don't know anything about this. When I work in radio, they pay me.
But what, is Richard Gere paying them to let him be in movies?
I don't know.
That's the best deal. You're working for free.
The best deal that anyone ever has been offered. And I said, well, I'll tell you something. It might be the best deal anyone's ever been offered, but I'm in no rush. I'll wait. I'll wait for a worse deal. Like one where they pay you.
I'll take some money.
And then, actually, I've got several meetings about a film. I think I'm going to concentrate on that for now.
Yeah.
That seems like something more dramatic to come out with a movie next. But it seems to me that I've kind of proven that I work on television. When I did the E! Show, that proved it. When I did the Channel 9 show, that proved it. And I kind of feel like on radio every day, I'm proving that people will tune in to hear me every day. So what's left to prove on TV? What, I'm going to go on there and do what?
I would like you to prove that you can do a show without expelling gas.
That's a big ratings grabber. You're going to give me points in a movie. Like Coming to America made $350 million and nobody saw anything.
And Eddie Murphy didn't get paid even though he still got points.
That sounds like a real good deal. Anyway, what else you got there, Baba Booey?
Here's a great article. Somebody compared your New Year's Eve show to Barbra Streisand's.
Yeah. That was pretty. That was a pretty cool article. I happened to read that one.
It says Barbra entered the stage by walking across a balcony. Howard entered the stage astride a toilet.
Right.
And then let's see. Barbra wore 2 different gowns during her show. Howard wore a gown for part of his show.
Right.
Oh, this is great. Barbra featured the music of Marvin Hamlish in a 63-piece orchestra. Howard featured the music of the Bee Gees, Janis Ian, and some woman who made no secret of the fact she was drunk.
Right. Roa singing about anal sex with the president.
Barbra's fans could dine on hot dogs and pizza from the arena concession stands. One of Howard's contestants put a handful of live maggots in her mouth. Another was force-fed pre-chewed food.
By you, Gary.
That's right. And she wasn't forced.
Right.
She wanted that.
Yeah.
It just talks about a bunch of different things.
Yeah, go ahead.
In Cleveland, this guy, Roberto Santiago, he really is out of touch to you.
You're kidding. What's he say?
Well, you know how in Cleveland we almost became number 1. We're 0.3 of a point off from being number 1.
Yeah.
Right, which is a big deal. We're not even in that market.
Right.
So he said the Stern massive publicity machine, a best-selling book, a raunchy video, sold-out local promotions, and provocative interviews meant nothing to the 1,700 Clevelanders who sent back their Arbitron radio diaries.
Meant nothing. Meant nothing.
How could he say that?
Because he's out of touch, as Gary said. Gary hit it on the head for the first time in his life. Yeah, I guess it did mean nothing.
We're this close to being number one.
Well, it just shows you when you do well, you can't win, and when you lose, you can't win. I mean, with me, you can't win.
And it also goes to show you that you can take any number and spin it to make it mean anything you want.
We had an 11 rating. The number one show.
That meant nothing.
The number one show had an 11.3.
Yeah. So you meant nothing.
Yeah. It meant nothing.
What will he say when you're number one?
It meant nothing. It means nothing to anybody. There are guys who have been in Cleveland for 20 years on the radio. They've got a 2 rating. I come into Cleveland, I have an 11 rating, and it means nothing.
But you have 0.3 of a point less than the number one guy.
Yeah, do you think that statistically...
What's he doing that means something?
Yeah, he's doing something good.
That 0.3 of a point that means something.
Yeah. Yes, Fafa.
This is from a law journal. It's called Howard Stern's Punishment by the FCC Sucks. And it's pretty good. It defends you. But there's one great line in here. He said, the FCC should no more regulate Stern than the U.S. Postal Service should stop delivering Playboy or Playgirl to any house where children are suspected to be living.
Right. Well, that's the same article that points out that radio, the only reason they get involved in radio, the government, is because they have to, they're involved in some regulation.
He calls them bean counters.
Yeah, well, they are. I got to take a break, and then we'll be right back.
We're back with the Howard Stern Show. Here's Howard.
I can still hear that on the air. Okay.
That's why I'm humming. That's why I always hum when I dial. I don't think I'm a jerk. I just dial. I hum so people can't get the number.
All right.
People often say to me, why do you hum when you dial? Is that some kind of mental problem? Well, yeah, I have a mental problem, but...
Hello?
Richard Simmons?
Hi.
This is your life. How you doing, pal?
Hi, Howard. How are you? Hi, Robin.
Hi there.
You're on the air. And listen, just because you're in California, you don't have to yell into the receiver.
Well, I'm not really yelling. This is just the way I talk.
Must be a joy to talk to him on the phone.
Yeah.
Now, let's get down to business here.
All right, let me explain something first.
No, wait, let me talk first. I'm the guest.
No, let me talk first. I'm the host. Now, listen to me. Here is what happened. By the way, do you know if that porker is listening right now?
Stop it. Okay, Howard, now that's it. I have spies out there, okay?
All right, now let me talk.
I have spies
let me
out
talk.
there in the airwaves. No, you had your chance to talk.
Let me talk.
You are being nasty during the holiday seasons.
Now, here's what happened. There was an 800-pound man
that we should have compassion for. Now, let me tell you the whole story.
There was an 800-pound man.
Let's calm down, Richard.
Richard.
I called
Richard.
Journal News. I tried to talk to Frank Leonard, who wrote this story, who was never even on the scene. I have tried to call the mayor of the Rockland County, mayor, whatever his name is, and he wouldn't return my phone calls. I have been talking to these people. Listen, it's the holiday season. Howard, you have to help me with this. These people are the loveliest people.
Put a lid on it, Richard.
We returned your call, for goodness sake.
Now, listen,
be quiet.
We're not like the mayor. We at least talk to you. Now, listen to me.
Listen to this. Listen, you're Jewish.
Do you have a sense of humor, or did you eat it? Now, listen to me. What happened is there was an 800-pound guy. Now, we did not
talk to him every day.
We did not know that Richard was working on him. What happened is I picked up a newspaper article, and there I saw that this 800-pound man fell out of bed, much like that fatso out on Long Island.
Right.
Now, this 800-pound guy literally had to be lifted with a...
They had a tow truck.
A tow truck?
And a winch.
A winch. Now, as far as a winch used to be a woman to me. Evidently, a winch is something you hitch into a tow truck. They took the tow truck, lifted this guy on a flat bed, and lifted him into the bed.
They strapped a board across his butt.
Now, Richard tells me that this young man has been chosen to play Mama Cass in the new Mama and Papa's movie.
That's it.
Stop it, Richard. Come on.
Now, wait a second. Now, did I know you were working on him? Did I know?
But you should be nice. We should have compassion for anybody who's overweight.
We should have
compassion compassion and we want to help them.
Well, I did.
Wait a minute. No, wait a minute. They're living in this little teeny bungalow with no heat. Matter of fact, today I'm going out.
Heat? They ate at the...
I was going to say, he could wrap up in his bed. What is
Robin, I don't expect this of you.
I'm sorry.
I might expect this of Howard. But it is the holiday season, so can I ask you a
In other words, you better be cool. He'll put up with me, but not you.
I'm sorry,
I don't ask you any favors. I really don't. I mean, I really don't.
How do the Eskimos keep warm, Richard?
By rubbing their noses together.
No, blubber.
Stop it, Howard, now listen to me. I want you to apologize because I got over 100 calls from people who called me long distance who said Howard Stern is making fun of these two people.
Yeah, so what? I'm gonna make a hero out of a guy who lets himself get that heavy? Listen to me.
Can't we be compassionate and loving during the holiday season?
Do you know why I lost my 65 pounds? Do you know why? Did you ever bother to ask me, Mr. Weight Loss King?
Why?
Because someone made fun of me.
So don't you know right now that making fun of somebody is...
And I vowed on that day that I will continue to make fun of other fat people.
Because it's a help.
I'm not like you. I don't sit there and mamby-pamby.
Now listen to me. I am so serious about this.
He's not sending him a deck of cards.
Robin.
I don't send him no cards.
They're both on a good food program. Now listen to me.
Hey, I saw your new TV commercial.
These people need our help. Now listen for just a second. I just want you to give me, if you had to give me a little Christmas present, I would like you to give me 30 seconds to talk and for you to listen. Would you do that for me, Howard?
No, how many seconds?
30.
I'm way too busy. All right, I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you exactly 30 seconds. Go.
Okay, now listen to me. These people need our help, and I'm going to be sending them some money so they can buy some blankets and stuff. They're living in a place we're trying to find them better
10 seconds.
In Rockland County. Oh, stop it!
He's got a big house in California.
I'm going to give my telephone number here at the office if anybody wants to donate a little something.
20 seconds.
Area code 213-855-2788. That's 855-2788. If you want to help me so that I can help these people. They're on a good eating program now. They're going to lose the weight.
That's it. Get out of here, you. How dare you go over your time limit.
Howard.
Now, wait a second. What are you saying? That the guy doesn't have any heat?
There's no heat in the bungalow.
So let's get some money. You got money.
I'm gonna help them. I'm gonna help them. We're finding them housing in Rockland County where they can be together. There's no.
Just sell some more of those stupid cards.
No, I can say. Wait a minute.
Howard, there's a mother and a son.
They could break up the boxes from the food they eat and burn them.
That's right. Burn them in the fireplace.
No, now they're on a good eating program. I just don't want you to make fun of them or put them down. I want you to help me.
I will.
Now.
All right, I will help them. Now let me just calm down.
I'm just so touched by this. You've got to really help me. I mean,
what are you wearing right now?
Pardon me?
What are you wearing right now?
A jogging suit.
Those little shorts?
Now listen to me, because I'm so upset.
Hey, you're crying.
Yes, I'm really upset about this.
Richard.
Well, Robin, it's Christmas, and these people don't have anything.
What are you, a baby?
Goodness.
No, I'm just really upset about it.
Oh, Richard, you're making me feel very
Why don't you do this? As you know, I'm the master of raising money for people. Throw a benefit concert. But if they both go, they'll be standing room only.
Stop it. I want them to have their dignity and everything. I'm asking you to help me for them during the holiday season.
No. Listen to me, you. Listen to me.
Crying.
He is really crying?
Yeah.
That's not real. What are you kidding?
That's not real. Richard, are you crying?
This guy's the worst.
I just want them to
This is the worst acting I ever heard.
Howard, I don't want you to make fun of them anymore. And if you could do anything for the holiday season, just please help me with them. We have to find them a place to live. It's cold out there.
Should we send them food?
Pardon me? I'm putting them on a good food program, and the state helps them out. You know, his mother, Orlean, is a lovely lady.
All right. I understand what you're saying. In other words, that these two are also poor, and we need to help them in the Christmas season.
And when Orlean loses weight, she'll be New Orlean.
Hey, listen, what are you... Robin, calm down, will you? What are you over there doing? What, are you crying, Richard?
I just...
What, did you just find out you're not inheriting your mother's money?
No,
what are you crying about?
They wrote me the most beautiful 2-page letter, and I'm just trying to help them.
Now, what are you going to do? Are you going to give out a phone number and people will send money?
Well, if anybody wants to help, or maybe we could I'm going to get some money I'm going to send them some blankets and stuff.
All right, well, give the number again.
It's cold there. And
give the number again. Give the number.
Area code 213-855-2788.
Now, will you promise that people will go to heaven if they send money?
I want you to go to heaven, because the way you're going, you're going to rot in the deepest, darkest part of hell. I'm trying to help you.
Hey, thanks.
Well,
that's where all his friends are going to be.
I won't be alone.
Heaven.
I love you both.
I know Robin, Fred, and Jackie and Gary will be there. And looks like Bloodwell will, too.
I love you both so much, and I just want you to really help me with this.
No, we're going to help you. I want you to give the number again, and then I want you to hang up from me. I want you to go motivate that potato chopping, maple syrup guzzling, side of beef chewing, atomic bomb farting lard butt. Okay? I want you to get out there. I want you to help him. I want to send people canned goods.
Not canned goods. They got to have a good food.
Good foods. Richard? Hello?
Howard?
Where are you?
I'm right here.
Oh, good.
I want you to have the healthiest and happiest of holidays, and you too, Robin.
Okay.
Richard, I want you to give that number again, because I am going to send you money. I mean that.
855, area code 213-855-2788.
I'm going to do something now, Richard, I've never done on the air.
Okay.
And this is finally going to make you proud of me.
Oh, I'm so happy, Howard.
What I am going to do...
What?
What I am going to do right now, because this man is hungry and tired and cold.
And emotionally depressed. And because he's probably a fan of ours. Yes, he is.
Yes. What I'm going to do now is, you know, I make a good living.
Yes.
I am not as much as you, of course. Certainly more than John Bloodwell, but let me reach now into my pocket. Sitting in my pocket is money.
Howard, this better be good.
Hold on. I don't know how much money is in my pocket, but whatever is in there, and I urge people at home to do this, whatever is in my pocket, I am going to now donate to Richard's cause. Hold on, Richard. I'm going into my pocket now.
Howard, this better be good. Howard,
I already see some green. Hold on.
We're talking paper money, Richard.
Howard, I'm not kidding. This better be good.
Uh-oh, I hear some change.
Hold on. Hold on.
Howard.
Hold on.
Take it easy, Richard.
Holy.
My other phones are ringing off the hook.
I've just donated $2.82. $2.82. What will that buy, Richard? A blanket?
Howard.
That buys part of a blanket.
Howard, now you listen to me.
Go ahead.
I think you better dig deeper in your pockets.
Hey.
What?
Hey.
What?
What do you think? What do you think? My mother inherited $6 million?
Oh, that's it.
Huh?
That's it.
What?
Howard.
What?
Howard, I want you and your lovely family to have a wonderful holiday season. And I hope that you put some thought into this. No more making fun of overweight people.
Where is the number? What is that phone number again?
Area code 213-855-2788.
$2.83. Where do I mail it to?
We'll try to put some more to that, Richard.
Get your checkbook out. I'm not kidding.
Let me tell you, so $2.83. That'll buy a bottle of ketchup for their coffee to make the tomato soup.
That's it.
What are you talking about?
That is it.
What is what? Wait, I didn't play the you dick cart yet.
Here's what I want you to do. I just want you to say...
What?
I want you to say to Arlene and to Michael, I'm really sorry I hurt your feelings.
I'm very sorry I hurt your feelings, and in all sincerity...
I'm going to really try to help.
In all sincerity, I urge my listeners to donate money, and I am going to be sending you a very nice check.
So will I, Richard.
All right?
And I have a post office box 5403, Beverly Hills, California, 90210. And if anybody wants to write a letter of support or encouragement, I mean, they live in Rockland County.
Are they Christians?
They're Jews.
Oh, they are Jews. Oh, yeah. There goes the tree-eating ceremony. Let me say something.
Howard.
Richard, I am a fan of yours. Richard, I'm a fan of yours.
Wait a minute, Richard.
What? Richard, I am a fan of yours. I respect what you are doing to help people like this. I want to be in on this. I want to be one of the first people. I want to be a pioneer. Richard Simmons, pioneer. Strike that thought. I don't know if I want to be a pioneer, Richard. But I want to be...
What do you want to say?
I want to say that I am going to be sending you a very healthy check. I will not give the amount. I will not be giving the amount on the air because I don't want to make other people feel...
Yes, that their little donations aren't appreciated.
But let me tell you this.
What?
It will be somewhere in the range of $18. $18.
Stop it, Howard.
Now, wait a second.
Howard, I don't drink and take drugs. At this moment, you were driving me to it.
Now, hold it a second. If everyone in the audience donates $18, wouldn't that be a lot of money?
We could really help them out, and it would be a wonderful Christmas for them.
And do me a favor, Richard.
What?
Don't cry, because I'm going to say something. For a New Year's resolution.
What?
I want you to tell those tubbies to vow to stand up once a month. Because then they will lose.
I'm leaving.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
It's exercise.
How dare you? That is exercise.
I am going. I can't take it.
I'm recommending exercise. You know if you stand up, that is exercise?
I can't take it.
What are you talking about? I saw that on your program.
Yes, they have to exercise, but right now it's very hard.
Okay.
It's very hard for them.
I understand, but certainly standing up would help them lose.
You want your family to live in a little place that's going to be thrown down in a couple months. No heat, nothing works. They're just cold.
Do I have to live there with them?
No.
Oh, well, yeah, they could live there.
That's fine.
You should see where I'm going to put my parents. Hey, Century Village, Schmentry Village. I got an old age home picked out full of Alpo. Hello? Richard, let me just say one thing. Give me the phone number again, because everyone is going to donate in my audience. You are going to be shocked by how many phone calls. This is going to be very worthy, because everyone is going to donate, and this person will have a very lovely holiday season. Go ahead.
They don't even have a tree.
All right, please give
I'm going to consider this my mitzvah, and I'm going to give.
That's right, a bar mitzvah. Now go ahead.
I'm going to give the post office box.
Please do. Never mind the post. Just give us a number where we can call.
Area code 213-855-2788.
Okay, Richard, now calm down.
Hey, try to sound like a man, will you?
Really?
For God's sake, you're busy crying.
You're too sensitive.
You're supposed to be my friend.
I am your friend.
You're one show business friend. Stop
crying. I just don't want you to make fun of anybody overweight again. It doesn't help. When you were overweight and people made fun of you, it didn't really help.
Sure it did.
You're carrying a grudge.
You're
carrying an overweight grudge.
I think those cards are going to your head. I think you're losing your mind.
No, it's just the Christmas season. It means so much to be with family and to at least have a blanket.
All right.
All right, I'll send a blanket. Leave me alone. I understand what you're saying. Don't worry. My audience is very generous.
Okay.
You will be shocked.
Bye, Howard.
I love you.
I love you.
God bless you, Richard.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
And say hi to your Dalmatians.
There he goes.
I think he was really crying.
I know.
Kook.
What a worm.
What a kook. All right. I was going to have him out to my house, too. Forget it.
Forget if he's going to act like this.
I need some guy breaking down by the pool.
Oh, boy.
All right, listen to these words.